Are we live? Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Hope all is well. It's almost that time. What, 9 minutes? Let me know if we're live, because I don't know if we're live. I haven't done this in a while. I'm seeing some weird stuff here, some new stuff. Excuse me. It's always a thrill or something. It's always something to get used to this again. Welcome, Marvel and DC Marshlands. Welcome. You rocking with me? I don't know if we live. When one of you guys tell me we live, we'll go. Sound clear? All right, Hunter. I am really excited to have you here. Merry Christmas to everybody else. It's that time of the year. A lot of things is going on around in your households, this and that. If you could be here, you could be here. If not, but just a hangout stream, a few questions, little get into this Christmas cheer. You know what I'm saying? I tried to say it like the Grinch. Christmas cheer. But thank you for the Merry Christmas, Hunter. Appreciate that. It has snowed the last 3 days here in NY, New York. Definitely looks like Christmas here. Excuse me, guys. The print is real small, so I was just trying to read this. I'm sorry to hear that, Hunter. The older you get, once you get about past 12, you realize snow ain't what it's all cracked up to be. Kal-El, you're a good dude. Merry Christmas to you too. Hunter, with all the comments today. If anybody else is here, I see some 7 people here. It's good to have you here. So let us know who's here, and we'll get this show on the road in a second. We'll do open link and have you come up. So, Cal, are your stockings hung up by the chimney? I'm reading this slow, Hunter, because I'm trying to not feel dirty reading it. Are your stockings hung up by the chimney with care, with hopes of St. Nicholas soon to come? I don't know how to answer that, Hunter. Sounds like something I say to a lady when we role play and getting a little freaky. I guess if I was a little younger, it wouldn't sound weird, but as an adult, it sounds a little freaky. So, don't worry about I don't wear stockings. So, if I did, why you want to know about my stockings, man? Just saying. You know that sounded dirty. Come on, man. Were you thinking dirty when you wrote it? Probably not, but that's just me. Check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Merry Christmas, Marty and Jen. Good to see you. Good show last couple days. Both shows. I don't know what Jen was doing with that little, with the Home Alone thing, but nonetheless, good shows, guys. Keep it up. Yo, coming through loud and clear, dude. Appreciate that. Marty, you're more than welcome to come up too. Jen too. Hey, Trash Picture Show. Okay, saying hello. And all right, yo, Hunter. All right, guys. Like I said, Merry Christmas with a capital M and a capital C on all of that. Here's the open link if you want to come up. No pressure. If you don't, I'll just talk to you. But let me know if that link is clickable. If not, we'll do something else to make it clickable so you can get your ass up here. I'm trying to say it in my my Arnold voice when he says, "Get your ass to Mars. Get your ass up on the stream." So just think Arnold when I said it. When I say get your ass on the stream, just think Arnold when he says, "Get your ass to Mars." It's actually a little cold in here. I need to turn the heat up on. But how are you guys? How is it? Oh, we have a first guest. Let's see. Who could this be? Who could it be?
Yo, Cal, how you doing?
Anthony.
Yes,
hey,
how you doing?
What's going on? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, buddy.
Oh, man, it's good to see you, man.
Good to see you, yeah. I was going to go see Sonic. I was going to go see Sonic, but the kids went today. The kids sold out.
They sold out? Oh, man. You think it's going to be as good as the last one?
I hope it's so. They just confirmed on Sonic 4.
So, yeah. I have a feeling it's good. I'm hearing good things, man. How's the memoirs coming?
It's going up to 2008.
2008. Okay. Let me ask you this. Where'd you start at?
I started in 1983.
Wow. That's your birth year?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a lot of work, man.
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm going to see Nosferatu next week.
Nosferatu. Okay. You excited?
I'm hyped. I'm hyped to see Nosferatu and Den of Thieves.
Den of Thieves. Yeah, I still haven't seen the original of either of those
Me
movies.
either. I watched What If yesterday. I watched Creature Commandos. I watched the Dexter, the new Blooded ending.
Nice. I hear Creature Commandos is good.
It's good. It's very good. I'm up to episode 4.
Oh man, they
That
got
OMG, that Superman trailer made me cry.
Did it really? I heard you say that in the chat the other day that it made you cry.
It made me cry like a baby. It made me cry. I can't wait for Superman. I'm hyped for Superman. They're gonna release the Fantastic Four trailer Super Bowl.
Man, I hope so. I love that music in that trailer. That music was something else.
What music? Superman, dum 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 dum, made me cry.
Yeah.
And I heard rumors today that Ana de Armas is up for a secret role in a Doomsday.
Really? That's
interesting.
Who
could it be? Maybe a variant of Black Widow. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't mind seeing her though. I'll just tell you that. So it sounds interesting.
Yeah. So I'm good. I'm watching TV. I'm Sonic tomorrow morning. I'm going to see Sonic.
Nice. Hey, let me ask you. What you think about Mufasa?
Mufasa, I haven't seen it, but I'm excited for Aaron Pierre as Jon Stewart.
Okay.
Jon Stewart as yes.
So since it's Christmas, I want to ask you something. What's your 5 favorite Christmas movies?
My favorite Christmas movie is Silent Night, Deadly Night, Home Alone, Die Hard, Violent Night, and my number 1 favorite, Home Alone 2.
Home Alone 2 is my number 1 too. I love that movie.
Yeah.
Nice list, man. You just knew. It felt like you knew I was going to ask you that. All right, Anthony. Good seeing you, man. Good seeing you. Let's see who we got in the chat here. Anthony always dips in and dips out. That's why I want to catch him, guys, before he dipped out about his favorite Christmas movies. Also, too, guys, I don't know who's all watching, but if you don't know, I am on Instagram. Also, look me up over there, Kal-El Daily. It's easier to get a hold of me on there, and probably it's slightly more active than but hopefully we'll get more active here too. But yeah, also got a new reel out over there. So it's kind of a question and a reel. So throw me a like on that reel and vote on what you think. Because there's a guy in this chat named Movie Hunter that's kind of a Grinch. He thinks Batman Returns isn't a Christmas movie. And I say it is, you heard? But you go over there and vote, throw me a like, and it's certainly the Christmas spirit, whether you agree or not. But I'm interested. I'm interested to know. But anyway, let's see. Marty and Jen, Trash Picture Show says, going to head to bed fairly soon because it's nearly 5 a.m. But I'll fire out a community post and let them. Oh man, I appreciate that. Thank you. That's very kind of you guys. You guys are awesome. Truly appreciate you. Merry Christmas. Do kind of tree do you have? Do kind of tree do I have? I don't have a do tree. Fake, real, or none at all? How does it? If I had a fake tree, Hunter, me saying if I had a fake tree is kind of like, do I want to say that? It sounds weird. Sounds like I'm fake. But fake tree all the way. And I like a lot of lights. Love a lot of lights. I love creativities with trees. I love different trees. But I am a person of color. I like color. When I say I'm a person of color, I mean I like bright everything. Like I like bright clothes. I like bright lights. I like bright cars. I like it all bright. I like my movies in 4K bright, Blu-ray, DVD bright. I like brightness. So that's me. So long as it's a pretty tree and it's bright and it has that Christmas cheer, I enjoy it. Got to have lights for me. But probably non-real tree hunter. But if I can do a tree, I always like to do a tree. Happy holidays, Roger. 4K King. Guy just dropped a new video, I think. I'm not sure. I haven't checked my YouTube feed today, but I think you dropped a new video today. Check Roger out, man. That's my little guy over there, man. Bad taste in music. Good kid, though. Reminds me of Batman when I said that. You remember that scene with Michael Keaton In the Joker, he said, Mike Keaton says, "Let me tell you about this kid named Jack. Mean kid, bad suit, hurt people. I like him already." So if you know the movie, you know that. So for Roger, good kid, bad music. But I really like the kid. He's good people. Check out his collection questions. Great movie about the community and getting everybody to come together and their thoughts on the creme of the creme, which is physical media. Happy holidays, Roger. Merry Christmas. Uncle Hunter saying hello to his nephew. Okay, Hunter, happy holidays, sir. It's nice you respect your uncle, Roger. Corey the Wilk, what's going on, brother? How you doing, man? Surprised you aren't on the stream yourself, man. I hope everything is merry. I hope the kids and everybody's gathered and you're having a great time, man. Thanks for always being so supportive in here. Appreciate you, man. Hunter got a hey ya, everybody, but that's good. Happy holidays, Corey. Hey, Movie Hunter 4K King. Let's see. Just attempted to watch Terrifier 3 with the fam. Didn't go well. Didn't go well for the fam. I'm sure it was okay for you, but the fam, why would you put that on there? Why would you try to ruin their Christmas? See, I said you were a good kid, but that's kind of bad, man. It's kind of bad. I'm gonna keep it real. I haven't even seen Terrifier 2. And Terrifier 1, while it didn't, like, I don't want to say it didn't bother me, but I just thought a lot of that ish was very unnecessary. You know, I don't know, maybe that's a sign of getting old, because I felt like, you know, all right, it's brutal, but it's just not enough. I know horror movies aren't generally centered around like greatest stories of all time, but you just got to give me something, character, story, to hold me. You can't just give me brutally violence anymore. I mean, if I'm a fan of the franchise like Saw, you know, they were of my time, so I'm intrigued, you know, I'm ingrained with them. But anything else, it's just hard for me to get into it without more. Brutality isn't enough for me, but I just thought it was unnecessarily gory. Still, I enjoyed it. I mean, it was okay, it was good, but nevertheless, why? And they say 2 up the ante and 3 is crazy, and I'm just not into seeing people get butchered at Christmas. I watch Christmas horror movies, yes, I do, but if you told me to do the top 10 Christmas movies, which we'll do, there will be only one horror movie in my top 10 Christmas movies. I like, you know, call me a sap, but I like to see good times at Christmas. I don't like to see people get murdered. Just attempted to watch. I know that was a rant, wasn't it? Or that was a tangent, whatever you want to call it. Let's see. I voted that way just to get going. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right, Hunter. Whatever. I know you, Hunter. Fake trees on top. Is that the new slang? Fake trees rule with the built lights. Hate fixing strings of lights. Man, I gotta hold on. Let me zoom this in here. Is my eyes getting old? I gotta zoom this screen in because I'm just like having a hard time reading this stuff. Okay, fake trees rule with the built-in lights. Hate fixing strings of the lights every year. Yeah, well, Hunter, that comes with the territory, buddy. All the lights, Kanye West. Boy, Kanye West. Thanks, Uncle Cal. I'm my uncle. I am not the uncle. Culture Trini. Hey, come up here, man. Come up here, man. Come on. Oh, also too, guys, there's an open link. You can come up for as long as you like. I'd like to ask y'all a couple questions. Christmas themed questions. So let me dig into your business a little bit. And by business, I mean your movie taste and your musical taste, actually. I would like to know what you guys like for Christmas. Culture Training is good seeing you, man. I'm glad you're here with me and not losing no money. It's good to see you. He knows what I mean by that. Let's see who else we got. The chat just did a whole. See, I zoomed in, so the chat's doing something stupid on me, guys. Hold on 1 second. Here, I'm going to also post this open link again in case you guys want to come up, because I know sometimes I get buried. Maybe I should pin it, right? All right. Let's see. I'm sorry, guys. Bear with me 1 minute. I'll be with you. I got you. Getting you. All right. There's your open link, fellas and fellettes. Ladies, gentlemen, however they say it these days. Let's see. Put user in timeout. Why would I want to put me in timeout? Okay. Star. Okay. I don't know how to pin this. For some reason, it's not letting me pin it. Well, anyway, fellas and fellettes, here's the open link. Go ahead down there and click it if you want to come up. If not, I'll keep hosting. But I didn't think you would want to do that to me on Christmas. I just didn't think you want to do that to me. Okay, coming to the stage.
What's going on?
Excuse me. What's going on? Merry Christmas, sir.
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. You know, I couldn't resist that link.
Yeah, it's there for you, man. It's there for any of you. Want to come up here. I would love for Hunter to come up here. He's scared though. But
yeah, Culture, D-Ray, Hunter, Corey, everybody get on up here.
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
Corey don't want to be seen with me. I don't know what it is. I don't know. But he's still my guy.
Yeah, nah, Terrifier 3 was not the family movie we were looking for, apparently.
I'll say. I mean, but did it take a rocket science to figure that out?
Nah, it just took a big old argument.
What do you mean?
It's because they watch, what did they watch first? They watched some Hallmark movie, and I'm like dogging on it the entire time. I'm like, yo, the acting is horrible. And then they're like, all right, you choose the movie. So I pull up Terrifier 3 because I just got that 4K Steelbook in. And then they start giving me shit. They're like, the acting is horrible. There's no story. And it's just overly violent. My mom, like, everybody's got their eyes covered. They're like, bro, turn this shit off. I'm like,
even if there was story, their eyes are covered, so they're going to miss it.
Exactly.
But they're probably right. I mean, they wanted you to feel their pain. They're like, why'd you put this garbage on for Christmas? You know? And I mean that in the nicest way. I mean, it's to people that's not into that's garbage. But no judgment. It's horror porn or gore porn. I'm sorry. I don't know.
Well, then they went to Last Christmas, and I didn't hate that movie, but
Last Christmas is who? So I know it's a love movie.
Henry Goldberg is in it. I forget the actress's name.
Henry Goldberg. Is he related to Whoopi?
No.
Was he related to Bill?
It's the guy who played Snake Eyes in the new G.I. Joe.
Yeah, I don't remember G.I. Joe.
I think he was in Crazy Rich Asians too.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But
I think I might know. Talk about did he have that show Fresh Off the Boat?
I'm not sure. Never heard of that.
Latuda Moore, Merry Christmas to you, sir. Good to see you, man. Always a pleasure to see you, brother.
Merry Christmas.
Tiana, TT, good to see you. Merry Christmas. All the way up to Canada. Merry Christmas. And to you and yours. So what else you got planned for Christmas, man?
You know, we my mom's side, they normally open presents at 12 tonight, but we usually do it in the morning. So we opened a couple today, in between movies, and we'll get up tomorrow to spend the day at home. So what you got going on, Cal?
Not much. I wanted to see how the community was, man. I just wanted I had a little bit of time, you know. And everybody, officially Merry Christmas. I didn't even see the clock. We're 10 minutes into Christmas, so it's actually Christmas now. So
there we go.
Christmas. Enjoy it, guys. This is it's my favorite holiday. It's a beautiful time. I don't know. Whatever joy you pull out of it and whatever you believe, I just hope it's merry and I hope it's everything. Family is the most important thing, and to be together with them and everything else is a plus. So enjoy the day. Keep the remembrance while you do it. But no, man, I ain't got nothing too special. I didn't get around to getting that PlayStation the way I wanted to get before. But there's always the day after Christmas, right? So
oh yeah.
I wouldn't.
You'll probably find a better deal after too.
Say again.
Probably find a better deal after too.
Maybe. I don't know. Sometimes though, when you buy stuff, because I was gonna get used one. When you buy stuff used, like towards Christmas, people want that money, so they'll probably cut you a deal too, because they try to get that Christmas money. So you never know.
Yeah.
So Corey said, I actually haven't watched any Terrifier movies yet. Well, that might be a good thing. I don't know.
I'm not gonna act like they amazing, but I like them. They're
amazing. Okay, another person coming to the stage. A person that's always welcomed me to his streams. The Ice Lord. What's going on, Wes?
What's up, Callo?
How you doing, man? How you doing?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, buddy. How's it going?
It's going, man. It's going.
It's going.
Yeah, it's going all right. How are you doing?
Oh man, I can't complain. I'm glad to see you here, man. How's your son and everything?
He's doing good. He's doing good. We visited my mom and grandmother earlier this afternoon. It was a good day, and he helped me get my Xbox tag back up, like my old one that I lost years ago. So
yeah, those crazy kids know how to do all that technical stuff. I think I'm finally falling into the older route. I don't know how to do that stuff anymore.
yeah, same here. But yeah, it was great.
Do you know what Xbox you got?
Well, I used to have the new one, but it's just an Xbox One.
Okay. What's your gamer tag, man? If anybody play gamers, they can add you and try to play you.
Sure, it's Wes it's kind of the same as my Instagram tag, Wes then zero with two S's in the Wes and a zero for the O.
Okay.
I'll have to add it in the chat or something.
Yeah, because
I don't know. I'm just getting started again, so
that's cool. What kind of games you play?
Well, I was just checking. I do a lot of. I play Mass Effect, Call of Duty, just about Battlefront, stuff like that. A lot of times it's just I play Cuphead.
Okay.
I'm kind of boring, man. Like I'm into the yesteryear games. Nothing new.
Far faster than me. I typed that. I mean, I used to play PS3, that generation Xbox 360. I used to play with my friends and stuff, but like far as like playing it on my own time and owning one, I tapped out at PS2 era. That was like I had those consoles, the Xbox of that era and stuff, but I just stopped being a game person. I still enjoy games, but I just don't really have much time for them anymore.
I understand, man. I understand.
But
a lot of new people in the chat I see for me, man. I'm boggled, man.
Oh man, these are all some good people, man. Most of these people I've known for, I would say almost all these people I've known for pretty much years. Corey I've known maybe for a year, but everybody else,
That's awesome.
Yeah. This guy right here on here, he actually made a movie about the community, and they're right for
Yep.
Well, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah. What's your name?
I go by 4K King, but Roger.
Roger, 4K King. I like that, man. Nice to meet you.
Appreciate it. Nice to meet you. Likewise.
Merry Christmas.
Roger, he likes your name. Remember how you used to always feel funny about your names? See, I told you.
That's a cool name.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Oh, pardon the language.
Hey, it's all right. So, what you got going on for Christmas? Any special plans, Wes?
Well, my dad's going solo tomorrow cooking dinner. He's going to be cooking a ham. So I'm going to go over there and help him out. He's not very familiar with the kitchen, but his wife is gone. So she stayed in Florida when he came up. So I'm going to go help him out. And my kids are going too. So it should be fun.
Yeah, that should be fun. Oh, you said Florida.
Yeah, that's where he stays this time of year. Normally, he loves that climate down there. You know, he can't stand the cold anymore. Can't say I blame him.
I understand. You know, I was talking to somebody about that today, and I was just wondering, why do people go to Florida instead of Arizona? Because Arizona, it's more of a drier heat, less humidity. Seems like it'd be better for health. But
yeah, I don't know either. I mean, I couldn't say. It might be closer for him, but I guess he's always gone there. My uncle went there, so I guess he followed him. But Arizona is much better. I agree, climate-wise.
Yeah, it's a place I always wanted to visit. So now that I got two of you, I would have loved to have at least one more person up here. So no pressure, people. Come on up. I got some questions for you guys. I got some questions. So I want to know your top 5 Christmas movies, starting with your fifth one. What's number 5 on your guys' list for favorite Christmas movie? 4K King, how about you? What's your favorite?
I'm gonna go Krampus.
Krampus at number 5? Nice.
Yeah, it's not an incredible movie, but it brings a lot of joy to me. I just love how chaotic it is, and I I've watched it almost yearly now. I didn't check it out this year, so maybe I'll change that for the year ends. But it's a great one.
Nice. How about you, Wes? What you got?
I didn't prepare a list, but I'm just going off the top of my head. I'll do a horror movie to match up with Roger, but I think we'll go with Silent Night, Deadly Night 2.
How you feel about the remake? I like the remake.
I haven't seen the remake. I didn't even know that they made one, man.
What is it? It's either 07 or 11. It's just called Silent Night, though. It's really good.
Okay. We'll have to check that out.
Original is good, too. I just watched the original for the first time probably a few months ago.
Yeah. I mean, it was a weird thing when I was a kid. Like, yeah, I don't know. I got my parents to rent it for me or something, or my dad. And I don't know how I managed that because it's, widely controversial, but
yeah, right, true. With your dad. That's kind of cool though.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, D-Ray. Good to see you, brother. Okay, so number 5 for me, I'm gonna have to go with a movie that I somehow end up watching almost not this year, but every Christmas is Friday After Next. I love the Friday After Next. It just makes me laugh. I love that movie.
Yeah.
So that would be my number 5. So
That's
Roger,
good.
you got it next. And also too, chat. Chime in with your favorite Christmas movies. Give me a list. So you guys have time to prepare it. So give me a top 5 list, and we'll talk about those too. So Roger, what you got for your number 4?
Going off the top of my head, I think I'm gonna go Elf.
Yeah.
It's it not a yearly watch. I don't really watch things yearly like that, but yeah, Elf is fun. Will Ferrell, it's kind of hard to beat. It's not a long movie either, so you can throw it on whenever.
Nice.
Okay, I've never seen Elf. That's the Will Ferrell, right? Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
Okay. Never seen it. I hear it's great. I'm finally starting to see people say it's a little overrated, but I've never heard a bad thing about it. Really,
it's kind of fun.
Well, what you got it for, Wes?
Let's see. I'll go with Home Alone. Just a classic from when I was a kid.
First Home Alone. Okay.
It's not quite at the top of my list, but it's cool.
Home Alone is great. There's not many better than that, and it's not just a great Christmas movie. It's a great movie. So yeah, that's a good. I love the origin of Jigsaw. I love that.
Right. You're right. I heard about that.
Merry Christmas to you. Good to see you. I'm gonna go at number 4. I'm gonna go with my number 4 is Jingle All the Way. That's my number 4.
Ooh,
a solid pick.
I love it. Sinbad steals that movie, and their chemistry, his and Arnold, is so good. I keep saying I would love for them to make a sequel, and I think like them being older actually would make it for a good sequel. They could play into that. Maybe some new hot toy and their grandparents, and they're trying to get out there to look for this new hot toy, and they run into each other again, and it's a race to get this toy, and they can lean into that they're older now and into that humor. I think it'll be a really cool sequel, but I love Jingle All the Way.
Yeah, that's a good idea, man.
I could see them remaking that, and instead of a toy, being like a game console or something of that.
Yeah,
nature.
I mean they could do that with Arnold and Sinbad if they're up to it. It could be a game, and they could that could even be part of it. Remember when it was toys, and and then them as old man trying to do the stuff they were doing, and it would just be funny.
Yep.
I think, but to be fair. So, what you got in number 3 for KK?
I think I'm gonna go It's a Wonderful Life.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
How mature of you.
I checked that one out last year for the first time at my grandma, and really enjoyed it.
Did grandma make you like it more than you would have if you watched it by yourself?
I don't know. I don't think so necessarily, but I haven't watched it since, so only seen it twice. Well, yeah, no, it's a really solid one, and came top of my head. So
If you didn't say you watched it with your grandma, I wouldn't have believed you watched it. To be honest with you, because it's so old. I wouldn't have believed you watched it, but I believe you now.
I mean, I've been getting into some of the older movies. Not nothing too crazy, but some of the more well regarded ones. And I do really like James Stewart, so I've seen a couple of the movies he's been in, and yeah.
That's great, man. That's good. And then you're becoming more cultural. I'm trying to say that cultural. Is that how they say it? Yeah, that's very good. I love older movies too. When I was your age, though, and younger, I wasn't trying to watch that stuff, but but I love black and white. Betty Davis is probably my favorite female actress. So or well, that is an actress, female actor, whatever. But I love her performances. What About Baby Jane is one of my favorite movies. Like, what about All About Eve is like great. I know I'm probably speaking foreign to you right now, Roger, but they're just really good movies.
Sounds like it. I only know of her in Wicked Stepmother, which is like a B movie from the 80s.
Yeah, I think that's the last movie she made before she died. I think actually.
Oh,
really?
She didn't
make the film. I think there is like a stunt double or something.
That's a bummer.
I think I'm not quite sure. What's your number 3, Wes?
Well, I'm kind of grabbing a thin air here, but just because I don't want to take the main ones, like I'd say Jim Carrey's How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
That's a great
That was fun.
Movie.
Yeah, my kids and I used to always watch that.
So, like, if it's the same as one of ours, it doesn't matter. Those are your favorite. But I mean,
I understand.
Yeah, that was a great one. I was late to that, so I didn't probably watch that until maybe a year or two before COVID. So so I'm new to that one. That it just looked at too. I don't know. I just never been into kiddish movies really, and it just looked very kiddish. But the movie is great. I just missed out on it. It was really good.
Yeah, Jim Carrey really makes it, and that's true. I used to watch it with my kids, so that's right. It just came to mind, and I was like, that's not a bad one. I may reorder the list later, but
Nice. That's a good pick, man. It's a good pick. Jim Carrey been in the news lately saying he would do a second one if they would, write something. That's the one movie he would like to do a sequel to. But I've heard him say that about that in The Mask before, but it's making traction. So I'm sure, with the money, that would be a huge Christmas movie. So I'm sure it's going to happen.
That's awesome.
Let me see. Did I steal my number 3? Okay, my number 3 would be I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna stand on it too. Batman Returns will be my number 3 favorite Christmas movie, and it's a Christmas movie. Damn it! There's some people that try to challenge me on that, but I just these are the people that I just can't get away with because it is a Christmas movie.
We back.
Yeah, we're back.
I qualifies, man.
It's Christmas. I be telling people the last line of the movie is "Merry Christmas, Alfred," and that's the last. And goodwill towards men and women, and it goes off like it's a Christmas movie. There's presents, there's trees, snow, lights everywhere. Like
that's a big point.
Showing that it's a Christmas movie, and it is the movie I watched last year. I watched it twice, so it's becoming like a Christmas tradition. Home Alone used to be the one I try to get to, but Batman Returns has become the one like I gotta get to every Christmas time. So yeah,
that's that one, man.
How about you, Roger? Number 2. What you got for number 2?
All right. I was a little conflicted because I want to put The Nightmare Before Christmas here, but to be honest, I watched that movie way more during Halloween, so I don't think I'm gonna put it on the list just because I don't ever watch it during Christmas for some reason.
Yeah, I always put it as honorable mention. Yeah.
Although I do think it's very much so a Christmas movie, I just tend to watch it more towards Halloween. So, but number 2, I'm gonna go Home Alone. Joe Pesci, great. The whole movie, I like 2 as well. 2 ain't gonna make my list, but the first one, probably seen it 30, 40 times at this point. So
wow.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Just leave it on the doorstep. Get the hell out of here. Yeah, that's a good number 2, man. That's that. I mean, Joe Pesci.
Yep.
I think when people always ask me my favorite duos, they're always in my top 3. Stern and Pesci. Like they're so good in those 2 movies. I wish they would have done more. Like not just those, just another movie together, just something different. Their chemistry is just on point, and they get no credit when people talk about best duos. I'm like, how do y'all never mention these 2? They're just so good.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. So Wes, what you got at number 2?
All right. Well, God, I just had it, and Scrooged with Bill Murray.
Scrooged. I promised myself I was going to watch that this year. I never seen that before.
Yeah, we were trying to find it earlier today, but at my mom's house, we were going to all watch it, but couldn't find it on streaming. Then she found it after we got home. So I used to watch it all the time, even when it wasn't Christmas. Like, it's just, it's a, this good redemption story, even though I know it's an adapted work from, Charles Dickens, of course, but, I thought it was all right. I used to love it as a kid, so.
Right.
Man, I remember being so little pissed. I bought that Blu-ray, and then like a week later, Paramount put it out on 4K, and I had no idea.
Yeah, but didn't Paramount send that to you for free?
No, I didn't get that one. I bought the Blu-ray at Best Buy, so this was when they still had movies, but.
Yeah. Yeah, I still have the DVD. I've never watched it, so I don't even know if it's worth upgrading. It probably is because Bill Murray's probably like top 5 comedians for me, like maybe top 10 for sure. But I love Bill Murray. He's so good. So yeah, I know. It's just you guys know there's movies always been around. They're popular, but you just for some reason missed them. You never watched them. You know of them, but you just never watched them.
That's me with the Lord of the Rings, man. I keep saying I'm gonna watch them, and then my theater plays them like 4 or 5 times a year. I feel like, and every time I'm like, I'm gonna go out and watch it. That way, my first time's in a theater, and it just never happens.
Yeah, I always tell people when they talk about Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter, I'll be like, yeah, I'm a nerd, but I'm not that type of nerd. No, I'm just playing.
I mean, I like Harry Potter. So.
I can't do it, Roger. I can't do it. I'd rather watch The Witches. You guys remember The Witches from back in the 90s? I think it was early 90s. Might have been late 80s. The Witches with Angelica Houston. I know you do, Wes.
Oh, yeah. With Angelica Houston, yes. Yes. I do remember that.
I can do stuff like that. Like, that's more my tone. I just can't do the little kid on the brooms, the Harry Potter. I just can't do it. And Tiana, I've been trying to get to this. She's making fun of me. Cal, did you say gore porn? Did I? It looks like you said it. And you put it in text too, Tiana. So it looks like you said it. You're the culprit. Jeez.
Oh, the buzzword. I think it might have been my F-bomb earlier. That was probably the worst one.
That doesn't become a thing. Always hearing about gore porn. Gore porn. No, I'm just playing. No, it doesn't matter, guys. Say what you want to say. Nothing is wrong with that, Hunter. Hunter's scared of scary movies, he said. Also, too, you see Tiana made her, I think her boyfriend, watch Terrifier, just like you, Roger. She snuck that in on him.
That's got to be a nasty surprise, man. I haven't seen 3 myself, but 2 was like over the top. Like, it was a real theatrical experience, man. Like, everyone was laughing and, wincing together. It was hilarious.
Yeah, I really enjoyed watching it in theaters, and I honestly, like, I think my dad's cool with that, but he was getting on the story, and then my mom was getting a little upset because I guess right after he well, I don't want to spoil anything. Right after something happens, they show Jesus, like one of the little things you'd put out at Christmas, and so she was on about that.
Oh, he wasn't having any of that. Oh, boy.
Yeah, she wasn't having
wasn't
that.
Around, was she? She didn't watch this movie, right?
Who?
You didn't make your grandma watch this movie.
Oh, she was sitting right there, pissed
You're
at
wrong.
me.
You're terrible, dude. You're terrible. You're supposed to love your people. That's crazy.
Hey, man, they gave me the power to choose a movie. I put my power to use.
See, this is what they mean. With great power comes great responsibility. You have no responsibility right now.
Well, I did end up, after they watched Last Christmas, I ended up choosing the movie again, and it wasn't a Christmas movie, but I went through my criterions to find something that would be family suitable. We watched Defending Your Life with Albert Brooks and Meryl Streep, and that was pretty good.
That's a good movie, man.
Yeah.
Never heard of it. Only Meryl Streep movie I've ever watched. It's one of my favorite movies, actually. Death Becomes Her. Have you guys seen that one?
Oh yeah.
I have
Goldie
not.
Hawn, Bruce Willis.
Man, they just upgraded that. Roger, Death Becomes Her is hysterical. Hey, yo, fun fact, Wes. It was originally a Tales of the Crypt movie. If you search the old trailers, you can actually hear the Tales of the Crypt music playing in the background of the trailer. But Meryl Streep didn't fit. She said she wouldn't do the movie if it was attached to Tales of the Crypt. You know, that was a bad look for her at the time. I don't know. So they took it off of there. So that was actually a Tales of the Crypt movie.
Well, I think that it would have done well if she had let it be a Tales from the Crypt movie myself. You know, it would have probably been one of the more successful. But I don't know. Actors are like that, I suppose. You know, that they be choosy.
You know, I mean, that happens sometimes. It's not like sometimes the actor don't insist on that, but sometimes they do. Like, for instance, The Frighteners with Michael J. Fox is a Tales of the Crypt movie. I don't think he insisted that it didn't be, but it was written as a Tales of the Crypt movie. And actually, I think that's another one. It has the Tales of the Crypt theme music behind it, but they removed that from the movie too. So yeah, there's a lot of movies. Like, people don't know The Quiet Place is a Twilight Zone movie. It was written as a Twilight Zone, like, to reboot the franchise, and they took that element out the movie and just made it its own movie.
Dude, that's pretty interesting, man. That sounds like a video that you should do, man. Like,
it does, doesn't it? I should.
Yeah, man. There you go.
Yeah, thank you, Wes. See, Roger, why ain't you doing that?
Hey, you know, what can I do? You know, it's just, you know, it seemed natural. I never would have known any of those were originally supposed to be Tales from the Crypt movies. That's cool.
Damn, Roger. Why you can't be more like Wes, Roger? No, I'm joking.
Oh, shit.
Man, I'm lazy, bro. Come on now.
Coach Trini said my clock is. It probably is. My clock say 12:33. Is that wrong?
You are
East Coast. What is it? What time is it?
12:27.
12:27.
Yo.
It's 11:27 where I am, but
yeah, you're in Indiana, right?
Yep. Central time zone. Yeah.
So Coach Trini really just jumped on me for 6 minutes. Like, really? Out of Christmas spirit for you, buddy. Cuphead is a fun one. I never seen.
Yeah.
Cuphead. I suck at that game, bro. I made it to the second island, and then I haven't gotten past like any of those levels. I've just given up, I feel like, for the most part.
Yeah, that's where I was a couple of years ago. I couldn't get past the first couple ones and on the second island, but good game.
Yeah, it is good for sure.
Keisha, Merry Christmas. Hope it's a wonderful one for you. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you. Okay, let's see. All right, I drifted off. So we already did our number 2, right? We did it. All right, yeah. You guys had okay. So all right, our number 1, the creme of the creme. So wait a minute, I didn't do my number 2, did I? My number 2 is Home Alone 1, the first Home Alone. That would be my number 2.
Okay.
So, like, hey, what more can I say? We've already talked about that's a great movie.
Still though.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. Roger is a cool name, but what does she mean by that, though? You got to read into what she's saying here. Is she because we just complimented 4K King? So is she saying she don't like 4K King, or is she just trying to give you some extra credit on?
I'm not reading into it. I'm taking it as a compliment.
Yeah, I read into it. You know, I'm like, what do you mean that you think I'm a nice guy? What do you mean?
She means Roger's a cool name, man. Come on now.
Roger Waters or
Roger Dodger?
Ginger Rogers?
Yeah, Roger Rabbit. You know,
all your favorite people are named Roger.
Yeah, Roger that. So Roger, what's your number 1 Christmas movie of all time?
We doing honorable mentions, by the way.
Sure, let's do honorable mentions. I'll just get mine out the way. Nightmare Before Christmas. That would be mine.
Ooh, nice. That's a good one, man. Solid entry.
Yeah. So how about you, 4K? Roger?
Honorable mentions. I'm gonna go the
Just
night
one.
before.
Give me your
just
top
one.
honorable. Yeah.
Ah, shit.
That makes it harder. I like that.
Well, I was gonna say two, so now I'm torn. I'm gonna go the night before. I was gonna say the Holdovers because that movie's really good, but I've only seen it once. I've seen the night before, I don't know, 5 or 6 times. It's a fun Christmas comedy. Yeah, it's a light watch, so I have fun with it.
How about you, Wes?
Well, my honorable mention will be Die Hard, because technically Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Yeah. I mean, I fought
That's
for
what
mine.
I've heard, at least.
Go ahead and wait for yours.
And then my number one is probably a tie between, well, I'll just choose one. And it's probably going to be Christmas Vacation, National Lampoon.
That is also my number one.
That is also your number one?
That
you
is
guys
also
don't want to hear what I got to say about that movie. No, I'm just joking.
Oh, no. I stepped into it.
Man, I used to be a Chevy Chase fan back in the day, so I get it, but I don't get it. But at the same time, I don't know how you guys put that over Home Alone, but to be fair, it is.
No, my list is all out of order. I don't know if I did it right, especially, but I just love them all, man. Like, can you guess what I was tied for number one with?
Okay.
Just guess.
Well,
the Polar Express.
Okay. I'll say my number one, Home Alone 2. That is my favorite Christmas movie of all time. Home Alone 2.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I do. Tim Curry's awesome in that one, man.
He has the best scenes.
Yeah, as usual. Yeah, it's hilarious. They really did a pretty good job on that sequel. It was a little bit different, but a lot of the same, but it all worked the first time, so what the heck?
Look at this player header telling me not to do no more clips. Play ahead.
Hey, Hunter had a pretty solid list.
Yeah,
although
coming back to Hunter.
I'm a little surprised to see the Grinch on there.
He got the original though, so I'm not surprised. He's showing his age right there. I'm not surprised. But also too, come on, chat. Give me your top 5, chat. I would love to know. Hunter, thank you for your 5. So he has Christmas Carol. Which one though, Hunter? That's very vague. There's like 30 of them. Christmas Carol.
What about Christmas Story, man?
Top 10 for sure. If my friend Dakota was here, he would definitely probably have that at top 2 somewhere, top 1. He just loves that movie. I love the Philip.
That's what I was tied with Vacation. I couldn't choose.
Oh, it's better than Vacation, man, for sure. Easy to me.
I agree.
But it's also fun to hear these.
When I was choosing, I was like, no one's gonna reference. Nah, I just should have gone with Christmas Story for number one. You're right.
But she carried out thinking like that. So Hunter got the Santa Claus at number 3. I've never watched those movies. Tim Allen. I've never seen those.
Those are good.
Oh yeah, they're not bad.
Didn't they just make a new one of those on Hulu or something?
It's a Disney Plus series, but I heard it wasn't all that, so I haven't even touched it.
Polar Express. I hear a lot of good things. I hear a lot of tradition for people to watch that. I've never watched it myself.
I grew up with that movie. You guys know I love Tom Hanks, but the animation is just it's kind of off-putting to me.
It's off-putting? Why is that?
I don't know. I just don't love the animation. Honestly, when I remember watching that on VHS, I'm pretty sure, and I'm pretty sure it scared me. There's like a hobo on the train. Used to scare the shit out of me.
What did you say?
Or I believe he was a hobo. It's been a minute since I've seen that.
Oh no, I just thought you. Okay, go ahead.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
No, we're not going to cancel you, dude. I just wasn't sure what you said. I wasn't.
Okay.
No, I didn't think it was that. Oh, sheesh. Oh no, I didn't think about that. No, I thought it was.
He said it very clearly now, Kal-El. I mean,
He's going to spell it now, so we know.
You always take a risk when you say that one, either of those. Yeah. But, dude, I've never seen this Polar Express you guys are talking about. I've seen clips of it and such, but it's an older one, but I don't even know it. It's after my time.
Yeah, I don't even know. And Hunter has it as number one of all time. Miracle. 34th.
Well, I'm not saying anything bad about it. Don't get me wrong. But
it's okay to say something bad about it. They need.
I haven't seen it, so I really can't say anything about it.
They need to know. Hunter was hating. He's hating on my Batman Returns pick, so he needs to understand that his picks are all shiny as he thinks they are. No, I'm joking.
Hunter got the same top one as my grandma, I'm pretty sure, bro.
Which one, though, Hunter? Can you clear that up for us? Is it the remake with the girl from Mrs. Doubtfire, or is it the old school one, the black and white one, Miracle on 34th Street? Is that black and white? I think it is.
It is.
Yeah, Miracle on 34th Street is.
Okay.
They colorized it eventually, but
how come nobody says, "Look Who's Talking Now"? That is a super Christmas movie nobody talks about.
Oh,
never even heard of that.
Have you ever heard
of one of those you don't associate with it, like.
Okay, so the movie starts off in summer, but the kid loses his faith in Santa. So that's a backdrop theme through the whole movie. And then eventually the movie becomes about the dad trying to make it home for Christmas. And instead of the first movie had talking babies, and in this movie it's talking dogs. So it's a fun.
I'm good on that, I think.
You should watch it.
I was gonna say Sleepless in Seattle, but that movie spans over like Christmas, New Year's, and Valentine's Day, so I didn't know whether or not to.
Well, that's your pick, though, dude. Like, I'm not. Hey, no judgment. I'm gonna say something, but I ain't gonna judge you.
Well, hey, man, there's all kinds of Christmas movies when you think about it. I mean, let's say Black Christmas. It's about it at Christmas time, but it's it's not something you'd think is necessarily a Christmas movie because it's so full of the murders and whatnot. But like,
right after we watched the 20-30 minutes of Terrifier 3, I pitched Black Christmas, but that one also was bashed down quite.
That would have been better than Terrifier, honestly. I mean, I'm not saying which movie is better, but I mean, just far as you just really try to damage your family on Christmas, dude.
I got a text from my dad. He's like, nothing gory, nothing violent. Please pick a normal movie.
That's funny. Won't you pick oh man, how about Reindeer Games? Have you ever seen that?
Oh yeah. That's a hilarious movie when it comes down to it, man.
It is. It's Ben Affleck, Charlize Theron, and
Gary Sinise.
Yeah, it's really good, Roger. You should check it out.
Okay. My grandma was wanting to watch Red 1, but I saw that stuff in theaters, and I was like, "You're not catching me watching that again."
Red 1 looks fun. I tell people it looks like not the same tone, but the same spirit of fun as Violent Night. You know how Violent Night is a Christmas movie, but not the same tone, but just like that same type of fun feel.
That was going to be one of my.
But I think Violent Night has much better story and structure, and
it's an R-rated movie, so it probably resonates.
Well, Red 1 looks like it's just a pile of shit, to be honest.
Oh, man, you ain't gonna do The Rock like that up here, man.
I am gonna do The Rock like that.
No, we're not doing that. I'll have to mute you, buddy.
What is this Red 1? I haven't seen the promos for it. Is it? You say The Rock's in it?
Yeah, it's The Rock. What's the guy's name? J.K.
Chris
Simmons
Evans.
is Santa.
Oh.
And Chris Evans is it, and I guess The Rock is like a bodyguard or something. I don't know, Roger.
Okay.
Go ahead. Nah.
How you gonna tell me to go ahead then mute me?
Because I had to teach you a lesson. No Rock slander up here, man. You can't do that to the great one.
Yeah, all his movies are the same, bro. Dave Bautista is a far better actor.
But why we gotta always compare? Why we gotta always compare him? But Dave Bautista may be I don't think he's a far better actor. He's just getting good. He was bad for a very long time.
I mean, he be taking on better roles though. The Rock, needs a new
Does
agent,
he?
bro. Yeah.
His roles are small.
Yeah, but they're always better movies.
How?
Like if I see The Rock in a Dave Bautista movie at the same time, there's a likely chance that the Dave Bautista movie is going to be far better.
Okay, before I get into this, Hunter says honorable mentions the Santa Claus movie Dudley Moore. I wanted to shout him out for that. And Merry Christmas,
the 84.
Merry Christmas, Johnny. John Doe, Jeff. Good to see you, buddy. Okay, now far as the Rock dude, now you say he's the same in all his movies, which is a lie. Have you ever seen Faster?
Faster, I've not.
Yeah. Okay. Now, what I mean by this, and I'm not defending him like he's like a Denzel or a Robert De Niro. I'm not trying to say that. What I'm saying is, at some point, almost 90, I'll be generous, 85% of actors are the same. They're hired. Is Will Smith not the same in almost everything he does? Now there's a few extra pieces that they do, like Jamie Foxx has Ray. That he was really good as Ray. He was really good as Ali. Robert De Niro has different movies. He was in Frankenstein. He was Frankenstein. Well, he was Frankenstein's monster, you would say.
Yeah.
There's movies where they step out, but Samuel Jackson's always been Samuel Jackson, and that's why they hire these actors. They write these movies in mind because there's this charisma, this character that they have in mind that they want to bring to the role. So when people say that, I think it's become a thing to say because when you think about it, most popular actors are almost the same. The actors that are not the same in movies are character actors that you never hear people talk about, like a Vincent D'Onofrio, a John Glover. They disappear into their roles. You don't sometimes even notice them. But like all the top guys do what they do in every movie. Think about it, Roger. Name one guy. Tom Hanks is almost the same in every movie.
You know what? I'll agree with you. So then I'll just restate it. I think I'm just tired of seeing The Rock on screen.
Okay, I'm tired of you. Let's get him off this string.
Well, I mean,
I'll be the peace broker, man. I like both The Rock and Dave Bautista. I liked him in. I liked The Rock in just about every movie I've seen him in, and my daughter would kill me if I didn't say Moana because she loves that movie and she loves his character, and I loved Bautista in Man with the Iron Fists, and gosh, what's the other movie? Well, I mean, probably the Guardians of the Galaxy movies.
Yeah, but Bautista was so great in the Kickboxer remake. Don Pole, like he was Don Pole. Like, come on, Roger.
Wow.
And Roger, why you had to make it a competition? It's Christmas. You couldn't just let them guys live.
All right. I will find a median. Yeah. I will say The Rock does have a new. I forget who the biopic is for, but he's playing either a boxer or a wrestler. He's doing it with A24. It looks to be a more dramatic role. So I am holding out hopes for that as it's a lot different than stuff he's done in the past. I feel like now he was, I will say I liked him in Fighting with Family.
Yeah, that was a real good movie.
That was good. And I will say Moana, the first one is great. The second one was not good at all.
Have you seen The Rundown?
The Rundown. I don't believe so.
You're a comedy guy. You'll love that. You should watch The Rundown. Walking Tall. Have you seen Walking Tall?
No.
Okay, these are his first movies. He's different in those. And I'm telling you, Faster is a quality movie. He is not like he is in anything. He doesn't even really speak that much in the movie. He's just killing people. Like, it's really good.
Okay.
Billy Bob Thornton's good in it. It's a good movie. So Hunter cleared that up. He said the original Miracle on 34th Street. This is number one. So Chandler, my man, Chan with a plan. Merry Christmas. I'm not your mom, but Merry Christmas. I appreciate you coming through. He says, "Hey, ma."
Good Christmas.
Mommy, I don't know. Look, this is how old I am, Wes. When he said, "Hey, ma," I don't know why I heard Meathead's voice from Ma.
Good point, man. Good point.
Look Who's Talking is great. There it is.
Sure.
Another good movie that wasn't brought up? Bad Santa.
Oh yeah.
Bad
There's
Santa's
a
one of
lot of great lines from that one, man. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah. What the hell is it with you making sandwiches, Wes? What the hell? Yeah. I
But I'm
love that
making
line.
sandwiches.
Yeah, I love that line. Hey Roger, why didn't you watch that with the family instead of Terrifier?
I'm sorry, dude. It flew over my head.
Oh, you thought I was
I
for
know
real?
what you
Okay.
mean. I'll make you some sandwiches.
We actually did that one last year, and
Okay.
it didn't go over well with the moms either.
Oh, yeah. That language is crazy. I remember that's the only movie I've ever seen where I went to see it in the theaters, and people were actually walking out because of the language. There was like elderly people just walking out. They couldn't believe it.
Yeah, in all honesty, I should be a little more careful with my choices because I kind of know what they do and don't like, but it
Yeah,
obviously didn't
you're
stop
trying to
me
piss them
this
off. You didn't get
today.
the presents you wanted this year, so you were trying to piss them off.
Well, if it was your first time seeing it, I'm sure you were, you wouldn't have known that there was certain scenes, but like they tried to advertise that as like kind of an adult story, but I didn't realize how adult it was going to get. But Billy Bob is awesome in that one, man.
Mhm. See, and if you like Billy Bob, watch Faster, Roger. But have you seen the sequel, Roger? Bad Santa 2.
I have, and about that one, so I wanted to watch it right after we'd watched the first one, and I couldn't find it anywhere streaming, and I didn't want to pay $15 for it on Vudu or whatever. So I looked to get the 4K. They did a 4K for the second one,
Right.
and it's out of print.
Funny
And
thing is, Roger, that was one of the 4Ks that was popping up at the Dollar Tree when all those movies were popping up there.
I heard. Well, anyways, I ended up forking out like $35 for that 4K,
Wow.
which wasn't too bad, but
It's a
I
lot
hadn't.
for that movie.
Well, I hadn't seen it. I was wanting to check it out. I didn't love the movie.
But it was decent. I thought it was decent. I feel like there was so much time between the first one, so people are holding it next to it, and which you should. It is a sequel. I understand with the comparison, but I still feel it's decent, even though it's not close to the first one. I still feel like it's a decent watch, and I think anybody who likes the first one, you should still watch it. I think.
Well, I'll take your advice, man. I haven't seen the second one, Bad Santa 2. I've only seen the first. I know it's a sin.
Yeah, the first one is great. I like the second one a lot. I know a lot of people don't, but I really enjoy it. I'm not going to put it nowhere near the first one, but I really do enjoy the second one too.
Cool. Well, I'm checking that out.
Chandler, good. Thank you, man. Merry Christmas, man. Thanks for always stopping in, man. Chandler's one of the most supportive people. He always checks in on me. He's good people. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. You're more than welcome to come up too if you like. So, guys, I got another 5 for you guys. I think this is going to be harder than the movies. Now,
okay.
Roger's just getting into music. I know, Wes, I know you're a big music guy. So I'm going to say, what's your top 5 Christmas songs?
Ooh, no, this is tough, man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all right, I'll start off with, I want a hippopotamus for Christmas.
I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Who's that by?
Have you heard that one?
I probably have. Who's that by?
I have no idea who it's by, but it sounds like it might have been Wayne Newton or something back when he was a child, because it almost sounds like Wayne Newton, but I don't believe it is. You never heard that song? I swear to God it exists, but
Yeah,
I want a hippopotamus for Christmas.
Okay.
Only a hippopotamus will do.
I don't know if you're doing it justice, but
no.
I'm sure
that's just what it sounds like. I'm not doing it any justice. You're right, but yeah.
No, you probably are. I haven't heard it.
Check it out. Tell me if I'm right. Or I don't know.
We doing 5?
Okay, what's yours, man?
Shit. So I was thinking I might catch some flack for this one. But Mariah Carey, all I want for Christmas.
That's
a
number
good
5.
one.
That's number 5. And here's the thing, though. I only like the song when I voluntarily listen to it.
You don't like
voluntarily.
It to be forced upon you. Okay.
Yeah, because it's honestly played all the time. Like November hits and you start hearing it, and it gets a little old by the end of December. But if you go out and you play it on your own, it's a lot more enjoyable. So
I'm gonna be honest with you. Until I really got into maybe the last 5 to 8 years, I've heard it more. But people make it out like that's always been a Christmas classic. And to be honest with you, growing up or even whenever they say it came out, I never really heard that song. So I feel like they're almost rewriting history with that song, like it was always a big song, because I never really heard that song much back in the day. So I like the song. I think it's cool just to make fun of the song for some reason. I don't know why people do that, but I think the song is really good. And I'm not even a Mariah Carey fan, and I think it's good.
Yeah, it's a good one too. I don't know, something about her performance on that one, man. It's great.
Yeah. So, okay, well, I'll go my number 5. This is hard. I think off the top of my head, I'm gonna go. Give me what is his name? How can I forget his name? Wes, what's the guy? Out of all the reindeer, you know you the mastermind.
Oh, what's that?
Run,
Who did that one?
That one.
Oh.
What is his name? Mr. Rock and Roll. What's his name? Well, anyway, that's so
see if I can whip it up on the Google.
Town Rudolph, Run Rudolph, goes by both names. So that would be my number 5 if I had to pick.
That's a good one, man.
So Roger, go ahead. You're next. What do you got? Or no, I'm sorry. I'm starting with Wes. Wes, what do you got at number 4?
All right. It's gonna be Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer.
So grim, Wes. Leave it to you. So grim.
It's a funny song though, it's not bad, like not ill-willed or anything.
I'm sure Roger will play it for his family next, the way he's doing.
It's kind of sad, but it's kind of a funny, it's just it's childhood thing, man.
Yeah, I get it. It's hilarious. The title is hilarious.
Yeah. The song's pretty funny too, I guess, but I don't want to elaborate on. It's just she drank too much eggnog, man.
Oh man,
he's walking home on Christmas Eve.
All right, Roger, what you got?
I'm gonna go with Tyler the Creator's The Grinch.
Ooh,
he did a pretty good reimagining of the original Grinch song. So I've listened to that quite a few times this month. So I'll go with that for number 4.
Reminds me of Ludacris when he did "Here Comes Santa Claus." That's kind of cool.
Ooh.
Okay. I might have to listen to that. Right? Let me see. I'll say my number 4, Stevie Wonder, "What Christmas Means to Me." We'll go with that one.
A good one.
Ooh. Nice.
Yeah, I like that one. Chat, chime in. If you got top 5 Christmas songs, let us know. So back to Wes. What you got? What's your number 3?
Okay. I'm going to go with Typo Negatives, Halloween in Heaven, Christmas in Hell. I think it's Christmas in Hell, Halloween in Heaven. It's their tribute to Dimebag, my favorite guitarist.
Nice. I've never heard it. This is why you're the Ice Lord, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I don't go for those deep cuts if I can, man.
Nothing wrong with that. It's a bloodbath at Christmas time with you.
Yeah, man. It's good to be, hey, man, it's been a while. I'm glad to be alive with you again here, man. I appreciate you having me up.
Keisha, is this because I said I agreed you had a big head? You're saying that I'm rock petty? Keisha got your back, I guess. Roger. She's saying I'm being rock petty because of the rock. Johnny said, "Have you seen The Rock and Be Cool?" He is very different in Be Cool.
Yeah.
Let me see. So all right. Go ahead, Roger. What you got for your number? Is it number 3? Yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna go Fourth Dimension by Kids See Ghosts, which consists of Kid Cudi and Kanye West.
Of course, Kanye.
Mm.
Why not Ballin' for Christmas? Why not Run DMC Christmas in Hollis?
Oh,
come on, man. You probably never even heard these songs, have you, Roger?
I literally have that Christmas in Hollis is the last thing I played on Spotify. I bet if I pull it up, it's still there. Let me see.
It's Christmas in Hollis, Queens.
I didn't
Mama's
finish the
cooking
song.
chicken and collard greens.
I just used that in one of my Instagram posts, matter of fact.
Oh, that's awesome, man. I didn't see that post. Wes, are we following each other? I don't never see you post on Instagram.
Well, we gotta be. I walked into your live the other day. I got notifications, so I'm following you at least. So
yeah, I'm following you then. Yeah, because oh yeah, for sure. I know we're following each other for. I won't say why, but I know exactly we are. But I wonder why I don't see your post. That's weird.
I don't know. I must be shadow banned.
No, don't say that word. Don't say that.
Yeah, it's almost as devastating as the P word.
There's a lot of P words nowadays, man.
There's a few.
Okay, so are we at did I do my number 3? Okay, my number 3 would be Joy to the World. I do Joy to the World. What version would I go with? There's so many good ones, but I'll go with Whitney Houston, Joy to the World. My number 3. So okay. Wes, what you got at number 3?
What did Roger go or it's me? Okay, I forgot the rotation. The okay, number 3. I'm gonna go with the real simple one. It's that theme from Home Alone 2 or Home Alone 1 when he's rushing out of the church to go back to his house when Joe Pesci and the guy are coming or Daniel Stern. I can't remember. I thought it was like an orchestral or rather a choir singing, but I just love that. Whatever that, because it's in a Christmas movie. I'm gonna call that some of my favorite Christmas music right there. Just
John Williams did that score too. So
really,
yeah, John Williams. They did Star Wars and Superman. That's
oh, cool.
Yeah. I don't know if we already did number 3, but okay, I'll give you that. Roger, did we do a number 3 already?
Yep.
Okay, so Wes, that would be your number 2. Is that you okay with that?
Oh, well, I mean, like, once again, these are all off the top of my head, but yeah, I do like that one. I mean, I got to admit, it's some of my favorite parts of the movie. So when that particular score is going on, but yeah, why not? I mean, if you want, I could put in a legitimate one.
I think it's legitimate. I love composed music. So,
well, hey, we'll leave it as is.
Chandler, I know it was a typo, man. I was just jabbing you. I was just ribbing you. Okay, Roger, what's your number 2?
It's another Kanye song.
Oh boy.
I know. It's Christmas in Harlem with Kanye and Tiana Taylor.
Okay, Christmas in Harlem. I think you're just trying. I don't think these are your favorite. I think you're just trying to like Kanye me to death here. I think that's what you're trying to do.
I'm not, man. These have been a rotation recently. That's the only reason. They just, that's what I'm listening to right now.
I hear you. Katie, sweetheart, Merry Christmas to you. Thank you for coming here. It's good to see you always. Okay, I'm gonna say it's my number 2, right? All right, my number 2 is Donny Hathaway, This Christmas. That would be my number 2. Yeah. Hey there, the mistletoe. I'm gonna get to know you better. That one.
I like that, man.
Okay, that would be my number 2. How about you, Wes? You want to send us home with your number 1?
Well, I'm going to go with something very mainstream. I like Jingle Bell Rock.
Nice. But which one? There's so many. Which one is your favorite?
The original, like was in Home Alone when he's, got the mannequin all done up or whatever, like, and he's trying to act like there's people in the house. Like, don't they do that during that sequence?
Oh, you talking about that's Rocking Around the Tree, Brenda Lee.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, either or. Dude, I really love all Christmas music. I got nothing against anything except for maybe the Mannheim Steamroller or whatever it is. I can't remember, but yeah, I would go with Jingle Bell Rock because I don't know who the original was, but the original who did the original.
Yeah, I just wanted to know which one you rock with the most. But yeah, I mean Brenda Lee. I was just singing that the other day. There was a Home Alone stream on yesterday, and I as soon as I clicked on it, but at the same time I was listening to Brenda Lee. Later, we'll have some pumpkin pie and I don't know. But yeah. Okay. All right, Roger, what you got at number one?
As well, a more mainstream Christmas song that I feel like is more traditional. Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas by Frank Sinatra.
Nice. Have yourself. Come on, Roger, sing it for me.
You're not gonna catch me doing that.
Come on. Let your hearts beat. Come on, come on. Every time I sing it, I see Kevin waving in the window at Harry and Marv.
That's how I end up on your story. I'm good.
Nah, man, don't be shy. It's Christmas. But I love that song too, but my favorite version is probably the one that's in Home Alone. What is that? Tomaine. What's his name, Wes? Tomaine? I forget his first name.
Oh gosh. I just saw a movie with him, Mel Torme.
Mel Torme. He's probably my favorite one that sings that.
Oh wow. Yeah, he's got a smooth voice.
Yeah, I love that. But maybe it's the Home Alone influence that's like my favorite Christmas movie. So maybe that's what did it.
Well, we all three of us had Home Alone movies on our list, so I would say Home Alone is the one taking it for the the overall.
Right. I mean, look. John Doe Juggalo will probably be up your alley, Wes. He says, of course, I like Insane Clown Posse Christmas songs. So I think do you like Insane Clown Posse?
Well, I own one of their albums. I never became a juggalo, so to speak. Like I just can't do the whole dressing up in clown makeup and all that. But I do like some of their songs, and I haven't heard that one, but it sounds like an interesting one. I'll have to check it out. I came in late on the Insane Clown Posse thing, so
I think that's a good movie right here, guy. Tell me what you think about this. One of the next Terrifier movies, he goes after the Insane Clown Posse. I'm just saying, kind of cool. It don't have to be the full.
It might be what it's relegated to.
Yeah, it should be a cool scene, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. My number one would be Silent Night, The Temptations. That would be that tells me it's not Christmas until I hear that song. So that's my favorite one.
Nice.
Now that was a cool 5, guys. I bet you can't remember the 5 you said, but I'm just joking. But that was a
cool 5. Like I said, these are all stream of conscious, but I would, when I do a top 5 list or whatever, a top 10, I really put some thought into it and like elimination and all that. So this isn't a true top 5 for me. It never is. I just say, in random order myself, but I'll shut up.
It's all good, man. I'm glad you played because my beautiful chat didn't give me a top 5. I would have loved to hear your chat's top 3, top 5, something. I would have loved to know what I love the different, just like I love the different music takes. I love to hear the different music takes. So I love Christmas music. I know it's cool to say you don't, but no, I love Christmas music. Keisha said I'm showing off, Roger. So she got your back, man. I don't know.
I appreciate that.
No, I don't know. I don't know how I'm showing off. What? Because I wanted him to sing and have a little Christmas cheer. Get some eggnog, Roger. Sing. Wes, come on. You want to give us a solo? Okay, your choice. Go ahead. Whenever you're ready.
Who, me?
Yeah, you want to give us a little Christmas, a little harmony?
Well, I'll try. My voice is a little messed up lately, but I mean, I'll do that one you were asking him to sing, wasn't it? Have yourself a merry little Christmas. What's the next line?
Let your hearts be something.
Yeah, see, I can't remember it.
That's how they all are, man. Nobody knows the like third lines of these songs.
No. maybe old Frankie was drunk when he recorded that one, but you know, it's hard to tell, man.
Yeah.
I can't remember now. I've lost my groove, man. Like I can't remember what the hell I was doing there.
It's a shame we can't play these songs on here and give them free publicity and just have a sing along, you know.
Yeah. Well, it's a cover, like, so it's not, you know, no worries, man.
That is true. That if I had my phone next to me, I would put the instrumental on. But
Yeah.
Roger, you're next. You sure you want to give it a go? Look at him. He was silent. Let's see.
I'm good, man. I appreciate it.
You're good. Okay.
Hey, with that though, I appreciate both of y'all. Merry Christmas and
Merry Christmas.
Nice to meet you, Wes.
Yeah, nice to meet you, Roger. Merry Christmas, man.
Merry Christmas. I hit you with the follow on Instagram, so
same here, man.
You on there.
I'll find it. Yeah, right on, man.
Yeah, happy holidays to the chat.
Roger.
And,
Can I ask you one thing before you go?
Yep.
Give me your favorite Christmas memory, real quick.
I got a PS3 and Disney Infinity. I want to say in 2012, and Disney Infinity was my shit, man. Love that game. It was great. We got all the characters we were wanting, and that was when I was living in DC. So really good memory with the family. It definitely has a lot to do with my influence, what I do now, I would say. So
awesome, man. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you for coming, man. Merry Christmas. Enjoy.
Hey, man. Merry Christmas, guys. I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.
All right. Later.
Merry Christmas.
I want the gassy. And so, you, my friend, Wes, what's your favorite Christmas memory?
My favorite Christmas memory? Oh. Well, there was this one friend of my mom's that had me over, I think it was Christmas Eve, and they had some dude dress up as Santa Claus and come up the back porch. And I was like frightened and, you know, happy all at the same time. But that was probably one of the better times, you know, like, emotionally, you know, as a kid. But
that sounds awesome, man. That's really cool. You remember how old you were?
Oh, God, I couldn't have been but 4, maybe. I mean, at
you
best.
Still remember that? That's great.
Oh, yeah, man. Never forget that.
Yeah.
That was insane. And I did it for my kids when they were young, too. But my daughter found me out. She was like, I know it's you.
Just kids just get too
clever. Me a look.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She ain't kidding.
That's really cool, man. That's awesome. Yeah, that's really cool. I like to hear stories like that. And in chat, if you got a Christmas memory you want to share, you're more than welcome. Y'all could be active. And also, too, there's a link in there if you guys want to come up before we roll out tonight. But here's the link one more time. We love to have you up here. Yeah, Wes. Let me say my man Daniel. Daniel, Merry Christmas, man. What up? I hope everything is good. I hope you're enjoying your Christmas. I know you're a chef yourself. Don't know if you're cooking up the ham or the turkey, but I hope you're having a great Christmas, dude. That's a good question right there. So are you more of a ham or a turkey guy? For Christmas, anyway. You could be both. I'm sure you probably both, but which one for Christmas do you prefer?
Well, you know, since tomorrow is going to be ham, I've always found turkey a little dry, you know. I'm more of a ham kind of dude, you know, nice, juicy, you know, I mean, tasty. And I like turkey sandwich with a little salt and mayo and all that. But like as a standalone meat, I'd give it to ham myself.
Yeah, I keep hearing that about turkey, man. I really do like turkey. I mean, far as the holiday though, I think turkey is Thanksgiving, and I prefer ham for Christmas. Because I mean,
Yeah.
even so, even if you switch it, even if it's ham for Thanksgiving and turkey for Christmas, to have both of either is just like 30 days away. It's like, what I mean? It's just like, So I always liked it. I always preferred turkey, but I love turkey, man. I love white meat, and
Sure.
depending on how they cook it, the dark meat is good. But yeah, man. But ham.
Yeah, you know what? I love it when they make both a turkey and a ham. I get both of I never really I don't kick turkey out of the bed for eating crackers. Don't get me wrong, man.
Yeah,
I'll eat some turkey
that's a
too.
good one. I never heard that. Yeah, I mean, like me, like if I get some lunch meat, man, I put some turkey and some ham on it at the same time.
Yeah, there you go. That sounds pretty good.
So, what would be your favorite? All right, with the ham, what would be your favorite side dish with it?
Ooh, well, my favorite side dish is probably going to be what is it? Let's say a Christmas side dish. I usually like the sweet potatoes with like the marshmallow top.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably my favorite side item.
Nice.
I mean, you got your mashed potatoes and such, and those are great and all, but that and like scalloped potatoes or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's
I'm
good
a
too.
big guy. I eat a lot of just about any side that's there. So
Yeah, I hear you. Well, I prefer ham always on Christmas if I can get it. For dish, I would say I love potato salad with the ham. I actually like potato salad and greens, like that'd be my three. But I love potato salad with the ham. I mean, macaroni's cool, but I really like it. Like I feel like it complements the ham. So
I get that, man. That's a good one.
Yeah, definitely. Are you more Christmas pie or Christmas cake?
Well, there's rarely cake at the house during Christmas. It's usually pie, so I'd have to go with pie. But I like I don't see much cake for whatever reason at Christmas, but it's a lot of I love pumpkin pie, just totally covered in whipped cream.
Mm-hmm. Sound like the way to go to me.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Yeah.
Also, too, Keisha said, "Okay, Wes coming through with the good vocals when you were singing Have Yourself a Merry Christmas."
Oh, thank you. Very kind of me. I have. Hey, yeah, come on up, man.
Yeah,
my phone's like on the like it's about to die. So if it dies on me, that's what happened. So
okay,
if I blink out or something.
Okay, well, thanks for letting me know that, man. It was great to have you up here. It's my first time having you up here, and
Dude,
I know I've been over to
great to be your guest, man.
And I know we've done more stuff on other people's stuff, but it's finally good to finally be in the place with you, Wesley Craven.
Heck yeah, man. It's good to see you, Cal. I appreciate you having me up, man.
When we gonna get to see you do some more stuff, man? No pressure, but we're gonna see it soon.
Well, I was thinking about doing the bi-weekly ninth circle or whatever on Fridays. So we're gonna have one this coming Friday. And I'm working on an Unearthed films, but they didn't send me one of the three, so I got a hold of Stephen Biro somehow, and he's going to send it out, the one they missed, and it was, I'll tell you later, it was a pretty cool story, but I don't want to go into too great a detail, but it was cool.
Too great details. It got gory details. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, I look forward to hearing about it. But yeah, man, I can't wait to see you guys come back. It was really cool for you to get Rob back on too. That was a nice touch.
Yeah, man. Well, he's traveling right now, but I'm gonna try and get him on either if he can make Friday or Saturday. I'm gonna try and have him on again. And you're more than welcome to come up too. If you want to go up, please. I'll let you know. I'll send you a link. No problem, man.
Oh man, yeah, anytime, man. Yeah, like I don't oppose to people I like, and if I follow you and I talk to you, I more than likely like you. So, you know,
Right on.
so anytime you guys want to have Cal up there, if I got the time, I'm more than happy to come up. You know, I mean, I know because sometimes I'm very on the fly. It's hard for me to schedule things. But like if you're
Sure.
going live, you want somebody up there, or you got an extra spot or whatever. If it's something like that, I'm down. If I'm around, I'm down with it.
Awesome.
Yeah, for sure. I always like coming up there on the knife circle. It's a good time. It's a good time.
Oh yeah, man. Well,
Gotta have
yeah, you've been there a lot of times, so I'm glad to have you, man. Well, I'll link you down, man.
yeah.
I'll link you up.
Before he guys, before he might blink out or whatever might happen, follow Wes at you want to give him your channel?
Sure, it's I am the Ice Lord. I know it's kind of long, but
Well, when you figure
don't
out who
just
the
look
Ice
up
Lord
Ice
is,
Lord though. There's imposters out there.
yeah, but when you figure out who the Ice Lord is, it's kind of a little spooky because when I first met you, I
Well,
didn't know who the Ice Lord was. And I
there's
found
so
out.
many answers to that. The real reason is because I used to sleep with the window open in the dead of winter and not wear coats outside in the snow and stuff.
Wesley, who you trying to fool? You got the ninth circle of hell.
Oh yeah. Well, you're right. You're right. That's one of them too. You know, that's what it's all about. But yeah, well, it just seemed like a good name for the show. I guess it's not actually hell.
It's not actually. I'm sure the devil sends out invites all the time. It's not actually hell. So just come on and party.
Yeah.
Katie, yes, I would love for you to join. Come on up. The link is in the and here's the link again. I just put it there. Would love for you to come up. Yeah, Wes. I'm sure you know Katie. You know Katie, right?
Katie, popping the popcorn.
Katie Warman.
Oh no.
You don't know Katie? Oh, I thought we're such in similar circles. I thought you knew Katie, but she's awesome.
Well, I'm meeting all kinds of new people tonight, man. It's cool though.
Yeah, hopefully she'll get up here before you lose all your power on your phone.
I've got it charging, but this thing dies while it's charging. It's weird. Streams always take the worst out of the battery. So
I hear that. I get that. Definitely get
well,
that.
maybe I should just bow out before she comes up. I don't know if
No, I love having you, man. If you want to stay, you want to stay. If you got something to do, I totally understand. But I love. I'm not one of those guys who try to keep people separated. And what I mean by that, like I know certain people try to have streams with certain people on this, like they think on mesh with people. I like throwing everybody together because you never know who you might meet, and it's so cool to meet different people. I don't want to just. What I mean by that, to be more clear, is like, for instance, say everybody's into horror, right? And then there's some people who may not be into horror, but they're in other movies. But it's still cool to have a meet where everybody mesh and then they get to know each other and then they follow each other. I love to see that. I
agree.
Yeah, that's community to me. I just love seeing it. It doesn't have to be all, because I like a lot of different things. So it's just not all one thing. And I love to put you guys together. She's here.
Yeah, man. Well, I'm going to go back over the chat and,
Can you hear me?
Start following.
Yes, I can. Merry Christmas, Katie.
Hey, Merry Christmas.
It's good to see you.
Good to see you too. Hi, Wes. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How you doing, Katie?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well. It's good to meet you.
Yeah, I assumed you guys knew each other because I think Katie, one of her more recent videos, she was giving shout outs to the Midnight Hour, and I know you're basically Midnight Hour alum, so I just thought you guys knew each other too. But
well, I'm meeting new people every day, all over the place. But have we met before, Katie?
I don't think so, actually. Yeah, no.
Wow.
I know.
Just when you thought it was a small world, it's not really that small. Okay.
Yeah, no. It's crazy because there's a lot of new people I see that have been on for a while, and I'm like, how have I not heard of this person before? So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
Well, but no, I'll definitely make sure to give you a follow if I'm not already. I may already be subscribed, but I've just never really interacted with you before.
What's your channel, Katie?
what is it? Katie Warman movies, nightmares, and cats. It's a long one,
Nice.
but it's unique at the same time because just my name alone you could put in and you'll find me because
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, right on. Yeah, I'll drop you a banana, as they say, without using the.
Drop you a banana. I never heard that
It's
one.
when you follow someone on YouTube, you don't want to say the S word.
Oh, okay.
So
You mean
that's what
like
you say.
is that what that mean? Okay.
Yeah.
I
Well,
might
at least
I might have
don't
thought
know.
somebody was trying to come on to me if they said they're dropping me a banana. I don't
No, sorry, that came off all wrong. But no, it's just.
No, I'm just saying. I'm not saying that's what you were saying. I'm just saying, like, if I seen somebody say that, I'm so out of the lingo. I didn't know that was a thing. Like,
Yeah, sorry, I've never
didn't
heard that one
until
either.
just recently.
So I thought you meant you were gonna like drop me a banana in a comment or something. I was like,
yeah,
hey, okay,
that's
that's
so
it.
new. Like, it's a new thing, you know.
Yeah, but I get it.
Hilarious.
Okay.
Yeah, it's funny to do that, Wes, because when I be trying to tell people that I'm just meeting on streams and that I subbed, it's always hard. So I try to put subby or I just connected. You know, you try to find other words so they know what you mean. But
oh yeah. Well,
is there something wrong with saying subscribe or sub on stream for some reason or what?
I don't know. I've always been told don't say it. Like, well, I don't know how reliable the sources might have been, but and I'm not going to name names, but that's all they always tell me. They say don't say that.
I've heard it too. So whoever told you that, I've heard it a lot too from different people.
Really?
Like it's like a buzzword, Katie. So it's like when you say
shit, sorry.
on stick. No, that's fine. It's fine. I think it's more okay on the panel, but I think like when people say it in the chat, I mean we don't have no factual evidence on it, but I think I don't want to say shadow bans you, but something about it alerts YouTube. And I remember once upon a time, like people would sub and then their subs wouldn't stick because people used to have these big chats and gatherings where everybody just subbed to each other. So they think that's what it is. And like, they don't really like us. It's weird. They don't like us telling each other to sub to each other, but that's the way the platform is built. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah. I mean, that's counterproductive. Why would they?
Yeah, exactly. That is weird, huh? I didn't know that. So
much thought into it. You just do what you do. But I think it is like the word sub is like people like you always see people say I connected or I followed, or you'll always see the other words instead sub because it's like it's an urban legend at this point for YouTube.
So, okay. Right. Interesting.
Yeah, I know, isn't it? But like why? It makes no sense though, but okay. It's the boogeyman, Katie. It's just like we don't know if it's real. But
but rather be safe than sorry kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I got it.
Katie, what happened? Like I would have loved to have you up here for your top 5 everything. What's
I don't know. We lost connection there for a minute, so I don't know. Sorry. I know we were talking about that. And then I don't know. So but yeah, I just happened to see that you were live and I was like, oh shit, let me of course click on. And so.
Yeah, you see we was all mentioning Nightmare Before Christmas came up a couple of times. So
oh no, I wasn't here from the beginning. So I was like literally here when you guys were like on number 4 of your favorite song.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, so I like just came in like 20 minutes ago or something, so I didn't hear any Nightmare talk or anything. That's why I was surprised nobody said any Nightmare Before Christmas songs, but I didn't know like what exactly you guys were talking about other than just like your favorite Christmas songs. So I didn't know even if it was until I saw the chat disappear where it said list 5. So
can I ask you, do you think that This Is Halloween, that song, do you think that would be considered a Christmas song because it's in Nightmare Before Christmas?
Not that one.
No, that's a Halloween song. But what is this?
What's this?
Yep.
Yeah. You remember that?
There's white things in the air. All this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought I knew the lyric, and then I just stopped. I didn't know. I was getting ready to go to the next lyric, and I forgot it.
Like,
Oops.
even though that's like one of my all-time obsessions ever, I don't know like the lyrics, all of the lyrics, by heart. So, but yeah. But What Is This would be one of my favorite Christmas songs.
Wow. You know what? I forgot totally. How could I forget that? That's a big Christmas song. Like, especially
Yeah.
if we're talking movies. That's a really big one.
From a movie, like an actual movie, yeah. That's yeah. I would pick that one.
It's a good pick.
But yeah, I honestly consider Nightmare Before Christmas to be both Halloween and Christmas. I don't think it's one over the other. It's both. In my
It's no
opinion.
mistake that Halloween starts out the holiday season, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
because they'll switch it over. Like one of my favorite places to go to get things is Walgreens for Nightmare Before Christmas stuff, and they do it for both holidays. They have their Halloween specific stuff, but then during Christmas too, they have the Christmas decor of Nightmare Before Christmas. So, and I love that because I consider it to be both.
Fair. Well,
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Wes.
no. I was just segueing.
Oh, okay. I was just seeing these chats here. Keisha said, first time here, nice to officially meet you in your own space. No favorite Christmas anythings. Well, thank you for being here, Keisha, and I hope you have a great day. And yeah, we always cross each other's paths and always speak, but we never actually had been in each other's company this way. So thank you. I appreciate you. Let me see. Oh, Johnny Jug West says John Doe Juggalo. He subscribed to you. So
Right on. Well, hey, I'll do that too.
he's super
I'll
supportive.
give you one right back, man.
Yeah, he's a good dude. I think he
Thanks, man.
spread the bad vibe though of Big Lots closing down because or was it? It might have not been him. It might have been somebody. I'm sorry if it wasn't you, Johnny Judd, but there was somebody that did about Big Lots closing. Their Big Lots closing. It might have been Chris the Slasher dude. It might have been him. One of you guys. And I swear, I'm like, they kept telling me that their Big Lots closed, and then I'm like, well, please, not mine. Mine's isn't closed. And then I got the news yesterday. I went and they were closing. So all our Big Lots are closing too. So that's a hub for physical media here. Yeah. So I apologize, Johnny Jug, if that wasn't you. I'm just a little hurt about it. I want to shed a tear about it, but
Yeah, I know. I can't believe that because, yeah, I just went to Big Lots like a couple days ago. And then I think when I got home later that day, my mom told me about the fact that all the stores are going to be closing and everything. And I was like, are you kidding me? That's like one of the only places that we still have to physically go. I mean, even though it's not a very big selection, it's not like that's what Big Lots is like really known for. But in physical media, people, that's one of the only places we still have because we no longer have Dollar Tree. Best Buy stopped, and there's hardly any places at all anymore. And it's just like it was nice to have just a tiny little selection, even to just still go to physically and be able to get some nice cheap movies.
It was. Dude who loves
My
movies.
phone's
Dude
about
alert.
to die, man. I have to bail. I'm sorry.
Right.
It's at 1%. It might die while you're, or I could just. I don't know. I'd rather just say goodnight to y'all before.
Man. Merry Christmas. Thank you for coming up, man. I appreciate you. We'll see you again.
Thanks for having me. And it's nice to meet you, Katie, and everyone in the chat. Good to see. Nice to meet you too. So, I'll get back with you as soon as possible, man. Hopefully, you can come up on Friday.
Okay, man. Just let me know. I'll be around.
All right,
nice
cool.
to meet you too, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas, Katie. Merry Christmas, Kal-El.
All right, man. Good seeing you. Enjoy.
You too.
Bye. Have a good night.
Bye. You too.
Yeah, let me say, dude, I had a dude alert here. My man Cody, dude who loves movies, great channel. He's always, you can tell he puts a lot into his videos, so he's a good channel. You probably know Cody. He's been, I don't know if you know, horror YouTuber of the month. He's been that before. He's a really good guy. He's another one that's super supportive, no matter what. Great dude.
I'm honestly not sure. There's honestly a lot of channels that I am subscribed to, but like I've never actually interacted with, and I don't watch honestly a lot of like what do you call it? Physical media content a lot that much anymore on YouTube, but I want to get back into that because like I said, I have a new goal for 2025. In my last video I posted, I had mentioned it that I really want to start being more active on my channel and doing more live streams with people, or even maybe just randomly doing my own on my channel, and just all kinds of different stuff that I want to do. Like I was even thinking about doing, I know it's kind of weird, February being Valentine's time and stuff, but I was thinking in February about doing like a disturbing movie month in February, and doing one each day and doing a review on it and stuff like that. So, but I don't know.
It's all what you make it. I mean, people have been doing that forever. They do Western months and noir months and Christmas in July, horror in December. So, I don't see the problem with it. I think that's fun. Anything to see you active. We just like seeing you, Katie.
Yeah, no. And yeah, because I just got Come and See, and I got or I think it's just Happiness actually from Criterion. And then I also got, I think it's Itchy the Killer. Have you heard any of those ones or seen any of them?
Itchy the Killer. I don't know if that just sounds like a catchy name or if it sounds familiar. I'm not sure, but
yeah, it's I think Japanese or Korean. It's
oh yeah, I
over
haven't
in
seen
China somewhere.
it.
But yeah, it's about a serial killer. It's on the one. I made a list from like forums on the internet of disturbing movies and stuff. So I have a couple page list of what's been recommended as disturbing movies. So, but the one I'm most excited about is Come and See. Have you heard of that one?
I have heard of that one. I know nothing about it though.
Yeah, I just know that it's supposedly one of the most realistic portrayals of I think it's World War II era. But I think it's like in Poland or something like that. But it's hey, stop it, you two. Please quit. Sorry, the cats.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways,
World War II backdrop to it. Yeah.
Yeah, and what it was like for a teenager during that time and stuff, and the struggles, and it's supposed to be really, really hyper realistic and stuff like that. So
Okay, so it's more of just a movie of like a coming of age movie almost.
Yeah, during that
Okay.
time.
I don't know why I was thinking horror, but I was thinking when you know what I was thinking about when you were mentioning it, I was thinking it was something like Overlord. Did you see Overlord?
The Nazi zombie one, right?
Yeah, I was thinking you were going. It was more of that tone, but it's clearly not. But yeah, I was just thinking.
No, it's like Schindler's List kind of thing.
Okay.
Although I don't think it's based like on a real story, but it's
Mm-hmm.
just super hyper realistic
Right.
of what they did in the film to make it, like I said, be that realistic. So I'm really interested in seeing that one for sure.
Sounds
And then I just think it's really funny because I never knew this movie existed, but to have a disturbing movie called Happiness,
and
it has Philip Seymour Hoffman in it.
Okay, that's cool.
So it's from the late 90s, I believe, like 98 or something like that. But yeah, I'd never heard of that movie. So
And these is all movies you got recommendations, like you've seen people talking about.
yeah,
That's cool.
yeah, this is all from like IBDM lists of their like most 100 or 200 lists of the most disturbing movies, and just like random articles listing the most disturbing movies out there. Like they have Martyrs, of course, and just stuff like that. But anyways, yeah, so
That's cool, man. That's really that sounds interesting. You really sold the movies. You know what? Hearing you talk like that, maybe it might be a cool idea for once you get some of them watched to make your own list and do a video on that. That would probably be cool too.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because what one person finds disturbing, another person might not at the same time. Because there's one thing, like Green Inferno is not really on a lot of the list, but I find that movie disturbing because of one specific reason, which is not actually the cannibalism. It's for a different reason. But anyways, yeah, I was thinking about doing that. And I was even thinking, I would like to, I don't know how like doing watch-alongs work or anything like that, but like it would be fun to like have somebody to like discuss the movies with, and maybe can do like a live discussion of these movies or just any movies in general, you know,
Yeah,
and just get different perspectives and stuff like that. Like I just want to get more involved, and that was my goal for next year, is just I really want to actually start really watching the movies that I get and just getting more involved in that aspect and discussing them and stuff like that. So
sounds like a great idea. Real quick, the Mad Bloods. What's up, buddy, man? Great guy. I just met him not too long ago. I think I met him through either Gorfo Keith or Rob. I call him the VHS Warrior, Rob, vintage VHS. One of them guys I met him through. He's a really good channel, really positive guy, always gives a lot of positive vibes and sharing people out. He's a great dude. Fun stream. I was just over there for he did a watch along of Silent Night, Deadly Night, and Star Wars Special. So they were both really fun streams. So check him out, guys. He's really good guy. Merry Christmas, buddy. I hope you're enjoying it. And yeah, man. Katie, since I don't want to leave you out, so since you weren't up here, I'm gonna still put you on the spot. I'm gonna still ask you, what's your favorite 5 Christmas movies? You down with that?
yeah, sure.
Okay, so at number 5, what's your favorite Christmas movie?
Okay, let's see. Okay, so I have to do 5. It's probably going to be a lot of the classics. So I honestly don't know like if these would be in the right order or not. You'll probably guess what's number 1. But definitely Home Alone. I love Home Alone.
Okay.
That will always be one of my favorites.
All right. The first one. Do you like the first one more than the second one?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
I do like them both, but yeah, definitely the first one is absolutely my favorite. And I don't think I'm gonna watch 3, 4, or 5 because they're not even Macaulay Culkin. I'm not saying that they're bad movies or anything, but I'm just not interested. It's kind of nostalgia for me. So
I understand. I hated 3 when it came out. But like as I got older, it really is a decent. It's never going to be as close to the first 2, but it's because it was a movie written for Macaulay, but the studio felt he aged out of the role, so they went with a different kid. But
yeah,
it really, like, the traps are actually really good. Like, and they still hold up. Like if you watched it today, the traps are like really good. So not pushing it, but if you were to change your mind on that one day, that is a decent Home Alone. Now I watched 4 and you're not missing anything there, but 3 is actually a decent watch.
okay, I might give it a chance.
Yeah, I mean, if you see it for $1 or $2, pick it up. It won't kill you. It's okay. Like, or like if you bought like a pack of because you like the first 2, so if you bought a pack and it was in there, it's worth a watch, especially if you watched all 3. Like I said, you're not going to get the same feel, but oh man, the traps are really good though. They are.
Yeah. Okay. Since I wasn't here for it, what's your 5th one or your number 5?
Okay, my number 5. Oh, so number 5 for you is Home Alone. Oh wow, that's kind of low. Okay. For me, my number 5, my honorable mention will be well, we'll come back to that. My number 5 is what was it? Okay, Friday After Next is my number 5. Never seen it, huh?
Oh yeah, no, it's actually, I love the Friday movies, but yeah, I forgot that would, yeah.
I love that movie. So it's just so funny for me, and I don't know, it just sets the mood because I like we were doing songs, and my favorite Christmas song is the Silent Night And so that movie starts off with that. So it always sets a vibe for me. But I think the movie is hilarious. I think it's a little short because every time I watch it, that's why I always end up watching it twice when I do watch it, because it seems like it's just getting started and then it's over. But yeah, I love that. Would be my number 5. What would be your number 4?
Okay, number 4. See, I don't really know. It has been a while, and even though Arnold is one of my all-time and still will always be one of my all-time. Okay, let me actually ask you a question. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie to you?
Well, we added a whole thing in here. I've never seen Die Hard, so I can't. I've never seen any of them. Yeah, I know very
Are
well of it.
you
Yeah.
kidding me?
Yeah. It's so funny because when I first got into this community, there's this girl named Mel, My Killer Podcast, and we were
Oh, yep.
she's so cool, and we were planning on doing something about Die Hard years ago, and every time Christmas would come around, I wasn't ready, I didn't watch it, and she was just like, dude, and I'm like, and so we did some other stuff, but yeah, it never happened, but
Okay,
no.
can you and me do something for Die Hard then? Like, do you want it
Sure.
to be
I'll
around Christmas, or?
tell you what though, if I do it, I'm a completionist, so I probably would want to watch at least the other 2, the trilogy. So you want to do the trilogy?
Yeah, I love those movies. Are you kidding me? Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
All right, motherfucker. All right, yeah, I'm down with it. It sounds like a great time. And I don't. I mean, I've done watch-alongs, but I've never done one. Like it's been a very long time, and I've never done one on my channel or your channel. It doesn't matter. I would love to do it. That sounds
Yeah, I
fun.
mean, like I said, I don't know how exactly that works, but we can figure something out. Either like we can watch them and then like discuss it on a chat, or we can watch them at the same time and schedule that and just watch our reactions to it. However that works, I don't know, but yeah, we could figure out something.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Still 5 people in the chat. Hey, chat. Would you prefer us to watch it in real time and discuss it, or would you prefer us to watch it and then come and do a live and discuss it? So you let us know, and we'll look at that in a few minutes. Okay. So yeah, I've never seen Die Hard. So, but to your point, I would say it still is, because I believe one of my picks would be an untraditional one, but it is Batman Returns is a Christmas movie. So how can I say that is and yours isn't? So
Okay.
I would say yes.
So yeah, no, I think if it happens on the holiday, regardless like what's going around, because there's the decorations and everything like that, I say that makes it a Christmas movie, even if it's not particularly like it's not Santa Claus is there, elves, like that. If the vibe all around it is Christmas, it makes it a Christmas movie. So yeah.
That's great. That's great. So that's your number
So
4, Die Hard?
no, it's actually going to be higher. I was just curious, because what I was originally going to say was that I haven't seen Jingle All the Way in a long time, but it was never particularly one of my favorite movies. But I would say Jingle All the Way as number 4, because Arnold and just the funniness of it, still it's goofy as hell, and I would say Jingle All the Way is number 4.
Okay, that's interesting. You say you wasn't too much into it, but it's still your number 4. So I don't know I don't know. That's different for you to say that. Are you not into Christmas movies? Let me ask you that. Is that not a big thing for you?
No, I love all types of movies. I love Christmas movies. I love all types of movies. So
Okay.
it's not because of that. It's just I don't know, because I mean I love Junior and I love Twins, so it's not that I don't like
Right.
Arnold in his goofier roles. It's just for some reason, and like I said, it's been a while since I've seen Jingle All the Way, so I think that's why I'm putting it at number 4, is because I want to give it another shot.
Jingle All the Way is excellent, man. I love that. I think Sinbad steals the movie, but their chemistry together is so good. And I was telling people earlier, I think a sequel would be great to that. And now it's not too late, because I think that's what would make it more funny, that they're older and maybe they're going out for some new toy or some new console or something for their grandchildren, and they run into each other, and they lean into that. Now that they're so much older, they lean in. That'll be more comedic when they lean into some of the antics of the movie. I think it'll be a great sequel. But
yeah, no, for sure. And like I said, I still love Arnold. I always will. And yeah, no, I think that would be a good sequel.
For sure.
For
Okay,
sure.
number 4, Jingle All the Way. My number 4 is Jingle All the Way. It's
Oh.
the second one. I love Jingle All the Way. It actually used to be number 3. This year, I realized that I had to push it down one notch. I love that movie though, but like I said, Sinbad steals the movie. Even the little screen time that the guy that passed, what's his name? It's not Tom Arnold. It's Chat. You probably know his name. The guy that passed, the one that's trying to put the moves on Arnold's wife. Even his little bit of roles is hilarious. He's just a sleaze, but it's such a good movie. Put that cookie down now. Like, I love that movie. For sure. So what's your number 3?
Okay. Man, this is a tight list. Because I got 2. Oh no, now it's okay.
Look at the Mad Blats. He says banana. Like, see, I knew I wasn't the only one. I've never heard that banana, but okay. Shout out to Wes. I'm like a banana. I don't know to be offended or flattered. Banana.
Yeah, no, I was just like, what? I wasn't taking it anyway. I literally thought he was gonna comment, a little banana emoji in the
Well, I thought it was
comments.
some new
I was
thing
like,
that I missed.
that's new, but okay, I'll take it. Okay, so I guess my next 3 are picked for me already without even realizing it. Oh wait, no, do I want to switch that for that? Shit.
Take your time. We're gonna hold you to these. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, these are just off the top of the head, so it doesn't necessarily mean that these are like set in stone, my top 5, because there's a lot. Because I love Christmas horror is one of my favorite subgenres, but apparently I'm only putting 1 in here, so that's new. But
yeah, that for you, yeah, that's really new.
So we're gonna go with Die Hard as a number 3.
Okay, yippee-ki-yay. Okay. I love Bruce Willis. He's a cool guy. Actually, I've met him a few times. He's like one of the best people, man. He's a good guy. And I was so sad to hear him retire because of his illness, but he's a good people.
Yeah, I know. Him and Arnold and Nick Cage have always been, because I'm huge. Oh, and Keanu Reeves too. Some of my favorite all-time ever of action stars, and like Speed, Face Off, True Lies, and Die Hard are like the top of the top of the top of my favorite from like the 90s era, or even 80s maybe for Die Hard. I can't remember exactly, but those are some of my all-time favorite movies ever of action, is those movies right there.
If I could have put up the Homer emoji right now where he's like, oh, because that list was so good. Like, it's just, yeah.
Like creme de la creme right there for me, because and so I'm gonna say Die Hard for number 3, because I just Bruce Willis is always, and that was so devastating to hear about when he got sick and everything, and now it's just like, man, one of the greatest of the greats, and the way he's going, that's just so terrible.
Yeah, for sure. I worry about that too, because I know Robin Williams was suffering that before he passed too. So hopefully he
was it from that same thing, or
he had the same condition. So
okay.
But hopefully that's I don't want to make it a bummer on Christmas, but hopefully that picks, he's dealing with that pretty well. Okay, number 3. So I'll say my number 3 is Batman Returns. So my untraditional Christmas movie. Batman Returns is so good. I don't understand why people don't say it's not a Christmas movie. The last line in the movie is Merry Christmas, Alfred, and goodwill towards men and women. And the movie goes off. So there's Christmas trees, there's presents, there's I mean, the movie starts off with them throwing the baby over into the water at Christmas. it's everywhere. Only time it's not Christmas on the screen or in the backdrop is when they're doing sewer scenes. So I think it's a phenomenal movie. It's become the movie. Home Alone used to be the movie I try to watch every year, but Batman Returns is the movie that I watch every year.
Yeah.
Not this year though. I didn't watch. Only Christmas movie I watched this year was I did watch Silent Night, Deadly Night, but I don't count that. That was like a month or two ago. But only Christmas movie I watched this year is Deck the Halls. I've never seen that, so I watched that. But that's it.
Oh, the one with Matthew Broderick, right?
Yeah, Danny DeVito. Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah.
I expected
Yeah.
a little more, but it was okay. But yeah, Batman Returns for sure. Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman. I don't think there's any better. So yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. Honestly, that one I haven't seen nearly. Like the first Batman movie is, of course, my favorite because, I mean, they're both Tim Burton, but I mean that doesn't really have anything to do with because my favorite out of all of them was always Batman and Robin. Whenever I was growing up, because this was before I was big into the whole Tim Burton thing, before I knew about any of that and stuff like that.
Mhm.
My favorite, because of course Arnold, and just
Right.
I don't know, freeze and stuff like and
All right, guys.
freaking
Chill. Yeah.
Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy and everything, like just the ridiculousness of it.
Mhm.
But I don't care. I love that one, and I think that will still always be my favorite, no matter what. So
Yeah, you got to be careful.
but no, that's a good choice though.
Yeah, you got to be careful. That's a dangerous statement. No, I'm just joking. That's refreshing. I don't hear that much. There's a guy, Dimension. He runs around in our circles. Dimension Scott. He loves Batman and Robin. He always puts it up high. I think it might be his favorite Batman. It might be for sure. If it's not, it's close. He's like the poster boy for Batman. I can't do it. But I understand what you're saying. Like Batman and Robin is if they made the Batman TV show from the 60s, like it is that same thing, but just in the 90s. And it's something. It's something for sure. But I get it. I remember because Arnold was my everything too, coming up in the 90s. Like Terminator 2 is like probably my second or third favorite movie of all time. So Arnold is like everything for me. And so when he was announced as, you remember the trailers and him as Mr. Freeze, it just looked so great. Alicia Silverstone as Batgirl, and it just was like, oh my God. And I didn't like Batman Forever too much either, but I just thought this was going to be amazing. And I remember going to see it, and I just wasn't, I was always into, it's always been a back and forth with the first Batman 89 and Batman Returns on which one was the better one. I edge it. I think it's not as clear as people make it. I definitely go with Batman Returns, but it's still very close, I think. And but I think I like the world of Returns, the Gothic world and Catwoman. And actually, if you think about it, Batman takes a back seat in that movie, and it's more about Catwoman and Penguin, So I really enjoy that movie. I agree with people with Heath Ledger, The Dark Knight. That is the best made movie. I'm not biased. Just because it's my favorite don't mean I think it's the best made one, but my favorite is Returns for sure. But yeah, that's refreshing. I'm starting to hear Robin a lot lately. I'm starting to hear that.
There is a lot to be said within the whole different universes or realms or whatever of Batman. But I mean, and especially with the Jokers. Like, I mean, Jack Nicholson Joker. I have not seen the 60s one, so I can't honestly have an opinion about that one.
Mhm.
But between Nicholson, Heath Ledger, even Mark Hamill, and Joaquin Phoenix, I mean, they're all so incredible, but in very different ways. And I think the reason why, in my opinion, like Heath Ledger's Joker was one of the most amazing performances I think I have ever seen. He put his heart and his soul into that character, and we all know what happened afterwards and what it cost and everything. But even before that happened, that was such an incredible performance. And then of course Joaquin Phoenix, like what he did, he made his character so real. It was disturbing, honestly, how real that Joker felt. Like, Heath Ledger was more of the comic book kind of Joker, but Joaquin Phoenix, in my opinion at least, it was so disturbingly real that it was fucking scary, to be honest. Like, that was terrifying. But between like the actual Batmans, they differ in so many different ways that it's also really crazy. Like, it's just, I don't even know. I mean, like, the actual Batman characters themselves, I think I do definitely prefer 89 or
Michael Keaton.
No, I said that right. 89 Batman. So Michael Keaton, of course, compared to George Clooney. I think the reason why more actually like Batman and Robin is because of the side characters, because of Poison Ivy, because of Freeze and everything. And I don't know if I really cared all that much for the Batgirl part. Maybe I did whenever it was first coming out because, of course, Clueless and everything was such a huge deal. And Alicia Silverstone was everywhere back then and stuff. So, I think that all had to play into that movie. But
I didn't really know who she was. So I didn't watch Clueless at the time. So I didn't really know who she was. But I know in hindsight, at the time, it was a big deal. But in hindsight, looking back at it, like, I know who she is well. I mean, I love The Crush and a couple other movies she's in. So it could be a big deal. But to hear your enthusiasm,
God, The Crush, yeah. Jesus Christ, the movies that used to come out back then, like Drew Barrymore and fucking Poison Ivy.
I haven't seen that yet. I'm trying to get my hands on that because I have the other ones. I have the other, 4 or 3? I think it goes up to 4. So I have those, but I don't have the first one. So before I watch those, I want to get those because, like, a lot of people don't know about me. I love those type of movies. I don't know. I watch the movie. Lifetime makes a lot of those type of movies. Let's be honest. And I watched one of those the other night with Dina Meyer. You know who Dina Meyer is? Dina Meyer. She played Batgirl in a TV show in the early 2000s called Birds of Prey. There was a TV show and she was Batgirl.
I just got that. Yeah, I just got that because that has a little bit of Harley Quinn in it, and I think I've said many times I'm obsessed with Harley Quinn now. So there have been for a couple years now.
It's been a long time because I used to watch it as it was airing, but I think her story is tied into Harley Quinn, so you'll probably enjoy that. And she was also in Starship Troopers. Have you seen Starship Troopers?
The first one, right, with Casper Van Dien and Denise Richards.
She was the girl that liked him that he didn't like at first, and she died.
Okay.
So it's her. But anyway, she has a movie like that, like the Poison Ivy movie, but she's a little older, but it's like that same type of vibe. I just watched. It was called what was it called? Something Lethal Seduction. It's a cheesy movie, but I just like those type of movies. Don't ask me why, I just do.
Yeah, there's a Lifetime one with Kerry Russell called The Babysitter.
Yeah, I know that one.
Kind of like that as well, I believe.
Yeah, well, you know what? Alicia Silverstone, she had another movie called The Babysitter from the 90s.
Or maybe I'm thinking of her. I can't remember now.
Kerry Russell has one too. She does.
Yeah, it may have been her. Maybe they both have one called The Babysitter. Yeah. Okay.
But I know we got off topic. So let me see. That was our number 3, right? So I had Batman Returns and you had Die Hard. So we both got non-traditionals at our third. Okay. So what's your number 2?
Okay, so number 2, I'm gonna have to say for both of these, because they actually both, I think, include the same exact thing, actually. So it'll be Rare Exports or and Krampus, which I think Rare Exports, if I remember correctly, has Krampuses that attack the village. I think. Now I can't remember. I've only seen it like I think 2 times. But it is a fucking, they're both horror Christmas horror movies. Of course, Krampus, I'm sure. But yeah, Rare Exports is fucking awesome too. And I just can't remember right now. I don't know if I'm misremembering. But sorry, I can't is it through Instagram or you said a Mango. I thought it said message. God, I can't read. Sorry.
Oh wow, Katie, I threw a mango at you. Yeah, earlier he said it was to the banana comment. He said or you could say banana laying down on a mango. You know, it's a little dirty, but you know, so he's still going with the fruit ideas. So, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I get it. But man, seriously, that is one thing you will learn if once if you watch me long enough is I can't read and yeah, basically that's it. I can't read. Oh, and I can't speak either. Like so many times in my videos, I mess up on both those aspects, and it. At least I can make fun of myself though. So,
Katie, you're doing fine, and you know a lot of people have that. They just edit, and so you would never know. So, you know.
Yeah, no, I like leaving it in though
uncut and raw, so it's good. We get to see.
Yeah. No, because I think it's funny. I like making fun of myself. So, and plus I'm blonde, so I can get away with it. So.
Well, the dude here, Cody, dude who loves movie, he says he's doing 90s month right now. So that was to go back to you thinking about doing that in February because he's doing the 90s.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, that's awesome. God, 90s is absolutely perfect.
Okay, cool. All right, Mad Bloods. I know that probably was a while ago. Thanks for stopping by. Tell your wife Merry Christmas as well. Thank you for being here. Have a great one. So your number 2 was what again? Because I know we talked a little bit.
It was Krampus and Rare Exports.
So you cheated and put 2 because you say you don't remember, but that's your way of putting 2 in one slot. I know what you're doing here.
Oh no! Don't think I'm doing nothing tricky. It's because, like I said, you put me on the spot, okay? And like I said, Christmas horror is one of my favorite sub genres, and so I had to try to slip in a couple more instead of just listing one.
Well, you just want to do a top 10. I know you didn't want to do a top 5, so you try to squeeze that in there. I see what you're doing.
Yeah,
honorable mention.
You're gonna have an honorable mention.
See, I knew it. You're going to try to make a top 10 and use the honorable mentions to do it. I see what you're doing. That's cheating, but it's okay.
Oh shit. Okay, what's your number 2?
My number 2 is what is it? Home Alone 1 is my number 2.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Always. That is just such a classic. Like seriously, all of us who grew up in that era, like we could relate to that to a certain extent. Like I'm sure not most of us were actually like left, or who knows, some of us maybe were, but I mean just the antics and the just everything. Yeah, that movie is just so great.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So what's your honorable mention? Hey, let's hear you cheat some more.
Okay. Honorable mention. Oh, okay. Perfect. So How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the Jim Carrey one.
Okay. That's good. So we did a top 10. Would that have been that's in the top 10 for sure, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
All right. You got any more?
For honorable mentions, let's see. Okay, now I am. Oh, It's a Wonderful Life. Of course, that is one of my mom's absolute favorites ever.
Mm-hmm.
So that absolutely has to be there. Shit. Miracle on 34th Street, the original one.
Mm-hmm.
And
wow.
Let's see what
Movie
else.
Hunter has that as his number 1 movie. He was talking earlier saying that was his number 1.
Miracle on 34th, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That is such a great movie. And I am trying to think. I'm trying to even think of any other Christmas horror ones right now.
Well, that's enough for honorable mention because you're just trying to get them all in there. So
you said any more. I was just gonna say the one, but then you were like, any more? And I was like, oh shit, this, and then oh shit, that.
Because you know what, the chat probably would have been like, you could have let the girl pick more, and then meanwhile, I only let everybody else pick just one, and they were upset. So they would have somehow turned it around on me. So I just let you go. So let me get. I already know what your number one is going to be, but let me have it.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah,
Of course.
easy. Of course. Like,
Yep.
it's synonymous with you. Like,
yeah,
for sure.
Of course. So, okay, what's your honorable picks and your number one?
Okay, before I get to my honorable mention, so let's see, I put one of them in there. What was it last time? Did I say Nightmare Before Christmas is my honorable mention because if you told me to do a top 10, it would be my 6 on the list. But
Okay.
it is half and half. I believe it's 50-50.
Yeah.
I don't think you get around it being either, but I feel like it's more. I don't know. It could be watched in Christmas, but I feel like you would prefer to watch it in Halloween time. But it doesn't matter. They're both, because it's like he's a Halloween guy that wants to do Christmas, so it's 50-50. So, but that's another movie that it's funny, like with the Die Hard conversation, that it can be argued. But I want to argue this though, real quick. For those that say Die Hard isn't or Batman Returns, then why is Wonderful Life a Christmas movie? It's only Christmas at the very end of the movie.
Oh.
They never say that though, Katie. It's funny. It's favoritism. It's just favoritism. That's all. I think. So anyway, while they digest that, I'll say my number one is Home Alone 2. That would be my number one.
Oh, really? You prefer the second one over the first one?
Easily. I do think it's close. Like, I think it's the same conversation with the Batman 89, Batman Returns, but I think Home Alone 2 edges it. But yeah, Home Alone 2 is bigger. I love the New York backdrop. I'm a fan of New York in general. I like I do like the Bird Lady, but the Old Man is good too. But I love the ending better than I do the original. Like, far as the last line in the movie, I like his dad screaming at him instead of Buzz. I like the toy store aspect. I think Tim Curry steals the movie. I think he has the best scene about the insane guest with the gun, and it's so much going on right there. But yeah, I got it. Home Alone 2. I know earlier you said no way, number one, but I'm here to tell you, number 2.
No, I gotcha. It's like I keep saying, it's honestly.
You sound like you don't want to. You want to tell me that I'm wrong.
No. Of course, you're entitled to your opinion. So no, I have no problem with that whatsoever. And I keep saying this, but it's honestly been a long time since I've watched either one of them. So, and that is, like I said, this new year. It's not just new movies that I've never seen. It's also all of the movies that I love that it's been a while since I've seen. I need to refresh my memory because, like, this is ridiculous. These are all movies that I love, but it's been so long since I've seen them that, I need to refresh my memory because, of course, I can remember like certain scenes and stuff, but I can't remember, like the entire movie because my head is just doesn't work that way. I don't have the greatest of memory to begin with, so I need to refresh on everything. So, but
Katie, you could always refresh tomorrow. It'd be a good time to watch Home Alone. Just saying.
Well, that's what I mean. Yeah, is that I want to watch them all again. Not, like I said, not just the new movies I've been getting, but all of the classics as well that I love, like Home Alone, like How the Grinch Stole Christmas, even Nightmare Before Christmas. I need to refresh up on because as much as I love that movie, I honestly it's been quite a few years since I've actually watched it. So.
I hear you. But see, what they don't understand is a lot of people say, I watch it every time, about 5 times a year, but they don't understand we've watched the movie about 20 times, 30 times in a year at one of those years. So it feels like we just watched it, it's because it was one of our favorite movies. So like there are movies I probably haven't watched in ages, but I've seen them so many times over. I can give you every line in the movie. So even though it's been 5 or 10 years, it feels like I just watched it. I've seen it so many times.
Yeah, no, when I'm actually actively watching movies, it's a lot easier for me to remember stuff doing it that way. But since it has been a couple of years that I've gotten out of, I wouldn't say the habit, but just kind of, it doesn't make a lot of sense. And I really don't have a good explanation or good anything to make sense for anybody else. Joe kind of understands it because I've tried to really explain it to him, because he's the one who really gets me the movies. He buys them for me, you know, and stuff like that. So, of course, to him is really the only one I owe an explanation to and everything. So, but I also don't just buy these movies to buy them and stuff like that, which is one thing I think, do people just think this, you know, because I constantly say on my videos, oh, I haven't seen this, or I haven't watched it yet, all this kind of stuff. And it's like, no, that is not what it is. I have been collecting since I was 16 years old.
Right.
So, no, I haven't been doing this for 22 years just to buy stuff. This has just been a thing for the past 3 years with just certain issues that have been going on. So,
yeah, that's all. Life be lifing, as they say.
yeah.
And so it just, I totally get it. I mean, I went from watching, I was doing pretty good last year. I was watching like a close to 10 movies a month, and that was a lot for me. I know some people do a movie a day. I don't know how they do that, but I mean, to each their own. But you know, I have times where I watch a lot of movies at one time. Then there will be times I haven't watched a movie in months. So it just happens. Like, I don't know. I remember one time I bought a bunch of movies, and I got them from Family Video, and I remember I was discovering some of them were damaged, like they weren't playing. So I'll never forget, within that 2-month span, I watched like over 70 plus movies, and I never watched that many movies in like such a short span. And I never forget, I got so burnt out on just movies, period. Like, I didn't watch. That was like right before COVID hit, and I remember being so burnt out on movies. I didn't watch movies probably at all during the first year of COVID, because it was just like, I was just burnt out. I was just tired of movies for some reason. So.
Yeah, no. And it's not really that. Mine is just because, honestly, since I was 16, the whole reason why I got into movies in the first place was because my mom was so embarrassed when I was 16 about my room being dirty that she didn't want to let the cable guy come in to install cable in my room, that I didn't ever have cable. So I had my first DVD player, and I had 2 DVDs that I would watch on repeats for like the longest time. And it was Phone Booth, and it was either Spider-Man 1 or 2. And I would literally have them on repeat just to have some background noise, to have something going on in my room. And that was, I don't even know how long that went on for before I actually got more movies, but that is literally what started my movie obsession collection and everything.
I started
because I just never had cable.
Yeah, I started with VHS, so I've been doing it for a very long time. I come and go though. So there was a time and period, maybe from 2007 till about 2015, that I didn't buy any movies. I was just maybe buying games and music, but so I come and go, and I do that with games a lot too. So, because I like games, but there'll be years, it'll go years, and I haven't touched the game. I'll still be actively buying them, but I won't play them. So it's like that with movies too. And I remember my first DVD. My very first DVD was The Terminator. Now, it was a movie that I've always loved. It's one of my favorite movies, but I wanted my favorite. Like, I remember people saying, why do you want your first movies to be movies you already seen? And it's just, to me, at the time when DVD came out, it was new technology. It looked great. It was like nothing we've seen before. So I wanted to watch my favorite movies more than anything than something new. So I wanted, Terminator 1. And I've probably seen that movie a million times, and I probably watched it a million more because it was the only DVD I had for a while. And then I remember other ones came, like American Pie 2 was one of them. I watched a million times. It's probably why it's one of my favorite movies. I'm trying to think. There was just so many. I can't think off the top, but like Spider-Man 2 was one of them. Spider-Man 1, Resident Evils, when those came out, the first one. I remember I got a sound system, and that movie sounded so great at the time with the sound system. So yeah, I understand that. Like, those movies, they become more entrenched and ingrained in you because they were the movies that you watched all the time for whatever reason. So you just can't let them go,
Yeah, no. And yeah, I mean, of course, whenever I was younger, like, we had a collection of VHSs and everything. I always say 16 because that's whenever my personal, like, for myself, my obsession and my own collection that was mine, started. Because of course those VHSs were like for the family, for us, for whenever I was little. Because of course, I had VHS copy of Nightmare Before Christmas that I remember I watched nonstop for like 2 to 3 days, like back to forth. I think my senior year of high school, and that's like what started my obsession with Nightmare Before Christmas. That's how it's so ingrained in me. So, and that's been 21 years ago now. So, like, before it became big and in mainstream, like, that's still when it was underground. Like, you could barely find any merchandise. Like, you know, it was such a niche, like more gothic kind of, you know, type thing. But now you literally
more
see
of a
it
B animated
everywhere.
movie. Yeah. It was the slept on gem. Like I remember it's hard to explain because it's always been it's a quality movie. It's been and it was a big movie when it came out, but it came and went, and then nobody talked about it, and then it just became popular again, you know. So
yeah, it was a cult movie for like the longest time, and then now, because, you know, like I said, Disney didn't even want to actually put it out. They didn't want to have their name attached to it because they thought it was going to be too scary for kids. So it's like, and now they have it every fucking where, and their name plastered all over it because they realize the money that can be made from it. And it's just like, that is so sad to see. Like, you didn't want to have your fucking name even attached to it at the beginning, and now you want to sell the living fuck out of it. And it's just like,
that's how it is. Money
I
changed
know.
everything. Like Friday the 13th. Remember, they were embarrassed of those movies, but they still kept putting them out because it made them so much money, and that's why they sold it off quickly, because they were really embarrassed of that. But yet, you know, they fight over it, you know, when it comes to the money. So,
and it's just like, why would you not, I don't know, take risks or whatever with stuff like that again, you know? And obviously, because I don't know. I don't know.
I get it. Let me see. So we got a little bit of feedback on that Die Hard conversation. So Movie Hunter says we should do more of a commentary than a watch along is a great idea. And he also said, if you haven't seen it, you should watch it before discussing it. Yeah, I usually do, Hunter, because I don't like watching something if I've seen it already, fine, but I don't like doing a watching along for the first time. You know what I mean? Because then I can't focus in on what I'm watching. So, it says you'll miss things the first time watch, and pausing will break down the movie much more. Okay, in his humble opinion. So yeah, and also too, Culture Trinity, my guy. When I couldn't think of the guy in Jingle All the Way, the guy that's hitting on Arnold's wife, he said his name is Phil Hartman. That's who it was, Phil Hartman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, we'll think about that. If you want to still let us know what you think, what we should do for Die Hard, we'll come up with something. But we really want to know your opinion, so we know what you want to see. Happy Xmas. Let's see. From Parts Unknown. Happy Xmas and New Year, Cal, and everyone else. Thank you, buddy, man. Appreciate you being here. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you as well. Make it memorable, dude. So I also did a top 5. I don't know if you're up to it, but I did a top 5 of Christmas songs. You got 5 Christmas songs that's your favorite?
Yeah. I could try. I mean, honestly, I don't specifically listen to like Christmas songs, but I can try from just.
It's only if you want to. Not into Christmas music too much. I'm sure What's This is in there, right?
Yeah. No, like that whole album. Yeah.
Okay.
Because they redid it, you know, like they have the original soundtrack, but then they put out an edition where they had like Evanescence and Korn and Marilyn Manson, and everybody redo the songs as well. So they have 2 different versions of the Nightmare Before Christmas soundtrack. So yeah, I even have some of them actually as my ringtones or notification sounds on my phone. But yeah, no, we can do that because of course I know like the classics and stuff like that.
Okay, what would be your number 5?
Let's see. What's the one from Mariah Carey? All I Want for Christmas Is You, right?
Yeah, that's it. That'd be your number 5. I like that song. I think it's become song to hate on. This is like, it's just cool to pick on it, but I enjoy that song.
And she did make a movie. She made an animated movie called All I Want for Christmas.
That I didn't know.
Yeah. It's really cute because I think I have watched it only one time. I think it was at a Dollar Tree or something like that. But it was I think the little girl in it just wants a puppy, and so that's all she wants for Christmas. And so that's kind of I think the storyline. But yeah, it was a really cute movie as far as I remember.
That's cute. Oh, real quick, Johnny Juggalo says, I always enjoy Batman and Robin the movie, but I was probably the exact target audience at the time. I'll say you probably were about that grade school level when that came out. So yeah, you were the audience for sure. They were trying to sell toys, so that was what that movie was about. He Parts of Unknown says Heath's Joker was a great performance. It was. It really was.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Dark Knight Rises with Tom Hardy as Bane was great. I love that movie, Parts. I really do. I think it gets no love, a lot of hate. I think he's phenomenal. I know all those places they filmed that movie, so maybe that's part of why I love it, but I know exactly where they were and stuff. So those are places I probably see almost every day. So really good movie. And I love Bane's performance. What does he say? He says, you use the darkness. I was born to the darkness. He just has really good lines. Let's see. Jack Nicholson. I'm sorry, go ahead, Katie.
Oh, I'm sorry. I like what was it? I think it's This Is War is when I actually found out like really who Tom Hardy was as an actor.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's and so I never knew that was actually him who played Bane until like well after that movie came out and everything, after Dark Knight Rises and stuff. I had no idea that was him who played him, so that was crazy.
Yeah, and he plays Venom now, so he's a pretty good actor. I think the funny thing is, from what I've seen in him, I think I don't want to say he's like the best actor in the world, but I think he's so good that we haven't even seen. Like, I feel like there's something in him that hasn't even unlocked yet. Like, he's going to do a performance one day that's going to just blow. It's going to stop everything. Like, I just feel like he's going to have one of those movies.
He has done a great, like he has got balls because he played Bronson. Have you seen that movie?
Is that
that's Tom Hardy?
Is that the what is it? The Law movie? Something Law? Is it something? It's like
no, the UK, the UK's most dangerous prisoner.
No, I haven't seen that one.
A lot of Full Frontal.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just saying, like, that's not something that a lot of guys do.
Mm-hmm. Is that what made you a fan?
No. Oh my God, I so did not mean it that way. I just meant that he has very serious commitment to the roles that he plays.
For sure. To do that.
Because that takes a lot of guts to do, even for women. You know, but honestly, just it's kind of,
especially in America for guys. Yeah, that would be a
thing. For guys, because you just don't see that. Of course, women, I mean, of course, that takes so much guts to do for women as well. But it's just, you see that more with women in movies, but you just don't see that with guys, you know, because I don't know, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, you can speak to it more than I can. I never thought about it. But
but you should definitely see that movie because he actually met with Bronson.
I'm sorry, that's it. Just my mind just went into place. Like, I should definitely see it. Yeah,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it in any way other than just that's how committed he is to his roles. That for him to do that, because it happens a lot in the movie, because that Bronson's a real person, and that is literally what he did, what he does, because he is so dangerous, like he can't, I don't know, I don't know, but that is because it's real.
I hear you. That is the deepest laugh I had all night. That was hilarious. You see, and then he said, I don't know if I could commit to seeing something like that, but I hear you. I believe you.
Yeah.
Okay. Jack Nicholson was a comic book. He was a comic character coming to life. Yes, I believe Jack Nicholson. Even though I think Heath Ledger upped it and he's slightly better, I think Jack Nicholson was born to play the Joker for sure.
Yeah.
He is the Joker. I think The Shining is basically the origin story of the Joker. Like, Wayne Turner, hi. It's 6 p.m. Christmas Day here in Sydney, Australia. Well, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Nice to have you here. I've never seen your name here. Thank you for being here. Merry Christmas. Enjoy your time. Okay, Katie, so what's your number 4 Christmas song?
Oh wait, did you say yours? What was your number 5?
Oh, damn. Okay, you want me to do my 5? All right, my number 5 is what is my number 5?
Or do you want me to just run through mine really quickly?
Mine would be Run Rudolph. Run Rudolph. Santa's gotta make it to town. That would probably be my number 5.
I don't know if I know that one. Is that a newer one or?
No, it's older than probably both of us. It's you remember in Home Alone when they're running through the airport and that song. Run Rudolph. Yeah, if you just Google that scene, that you'll hear it playing. But when they're running through the airport,
gotcha.
I guess it's part 2 it would be in.
Okay. Number 4, Jesus Christ. Okay, this is harder than I thought it would be. Yeah, I really
parts. Go ahead, Katie. Go ahead.
Sorry. I honestly can't think of many, so maybe Feliz Navidad. I don't know, of course, all the words to the song, but I like what I do know, Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad or whatever.
That's all I know. And we want to wish you a Merry Christmas. That's the only parts I know.
Yeah. So I'd say that one.
Okay. Wayne Turner also says Silent Deadly Night is great. My number 1. His number 1 is Gremlins Christmas.
Oh, I forgot about Gremlins. Damn it. See? You put me on the spot like that.
That's what's fun about it, though. When you're on the spot, it causes you to think.
Yeah.
I've never seen Gremlins, so I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We're both you and me. We're gonna have to do some.
Okay.
Some watching some movies.
Sounds righteous. All right.
Yeah.
So,
righteous. This made me think of what is that? Finding Nemo, I think, right?
Okay. I never seen Finding Nemo either.
Okay.
Please don't make me watch Finding Nemo though.
Oh my god.
I know you love animation too. Let me see.
Yeah.
Let me see. So it's my number 4. My number 4 would be what would my number 4 be? Is it Joy to the World? No, it's not. No. Oh, What Christmas Means to Me by Stevie Wonder would be my number 4.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. How about you? Oh, this is your number 3.
Number 3. Shit.
Garbage Day. Yeah, Wayne. I watched that recently. I watched that for the first time. It's the best scene in the movie.
Maybe Silent Night.
Okay, yeah. Silent Night. You know which one you would like? You don't know, huh? What artist, huh?
I think just the original, like the slow version. I honestly don't know who the.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. I love Silent Night. Okay, that's your number 3. Okay, my number 3 would be Joy to the World by Whitney Houston. The one is Preacher's Wife. I don't know if you ever seen that. It's a Christmas movie as well. Yeah, that was like the soundtrack. That was like the song for the movie, promoting the movie. So yeah, that one would be mine.
Okay. Yeah, I have, again, it's been a very long time, but yeah, Denzel Washington's in that one too.
Yeah. It's a cute movie.
Yeah.
I remember not caring for it too much when it came out, but now that I'm an adult, it's rewatching it. It's cute. I like it.
That's one I meant to say too, was Better Watch Out. That was such an amazing movie. The freaking kid ties up the babysitter. Have you seen that one?
Yes, I've seen it. I heard so many positive things about it. I think I hyped myself up a little more, so I didn't enjoy it as much as you guys do, but it was still fine. It's fine. I think it deserved a sequel because I would have liked to seen like a hospital setting, because you know how the movie ends, they're going to the hospital, so I would have liked to seen a sequel set in the hospital the same night. But I think he's a little old to play it now, but you know, still, that was cool.
It's definitely.
I'm more into if you I'm not big in Christmas horror. I do watch them. I just don't like seeing people get killed on Christmas. But like as far as Christmas horror movies, P2 is a good one. You ever see P2?
Yep, P2 is awesome. Yes, I love that one. That one is very different because I just love that I think it's only like those two main people, right? Because it's just set in that parking garage area, and he like kidnaps her. Again, it's been a while, but that's as far as what I remember.
Yeah, that was a surprising one. That was pretty good. So okay, we'll see. Did we do number 3? Yeah, we did number 3. Did you do your number 3? Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Okay, number 2. What's your number 2?
I think Noelle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Again, I just would say the original, like off of a classic, Christmas CD mix, not by any specific like artist who may have redone it, just like a classic Christmas CD. So
I hear you. That's a pretty song.
Yeah, Lethal. It would be the 4th one, right?
I think the first one. I think the second one is too, actually. So one of them. I've only seen the 4th one, so I've never seen the other Lethal Weapons, the other 3. I know, right? I'm blowing your mind right now, right? Yeah.
No, actually, I think I may have seen the first one and the 4th one, but the 4th one I know the best because I've seen that one like a few dozen times.
Yeah, right. It probably you seen it a lot when it like around the time it came out, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, Lee. Yeah, he was. Yeah, it was really good back then.
Yeah.
And they had to double team him at the end to fight him. So yeah, those are something I'll probably have to watch too. Terrifier 3, fun Christmas movie. I was at the Australia premiere. Okay, Walkouts
made you laugh. Yeah, I have not seen it. I still have not even seen Terrifier 2 yet. I know I've had the steel book since like it first came out, but I haven't watched it yet. But and now Terrifier 3 steelbook is sold out at Walmart, so I'm trying to track it down so I can get it. I just got the Mean Ones, the Grinch one, the Grinch horror one.
That's a really cool still.
So I can't wait to watch that one.
Yeah, I haven't seen Terrifier 2 either. I've only seen the first one.
What, Terrifier?
Yeah.
Have you seen what is it? All Hallows Eve?
Did I see both of them? I'm trying to think. Did I see both? I've seen one of them. 2. Yeah, there's one without him in it, right? Yeah, I've seen them both.
Yeah, there's Hallows Eve 1 and 2, and it's the second one that doesn't have him in it.
I love anthologies, but to be honest, who knew he would be a character, because I didn't think he was that great in that movie. So, but kudos to them for making that a big thing.
Yeah, no, I love him. I mean, yeah, he doesn't, as far as I know, because again, I've only seen All Hallows Eve and then Terrifier. He doesn't talk but the facial freaking movements that I don't know why. Because again, out of the franchises, I've said many times Chucky, and then it would be Freddy, and it's because I love their smart ass whatever, fucking personality, and that's why like Jason and Michael and stuff are, more not because they don't ever talk. But I think it's because he has personality in his face, in his body movement. Jason and Michael, they just walk at you. They have no.
Jason has a lot of body language. Thanks to Kane Hodder, and like he kind of did as much as he could with that character. Like you could feel more with his body language. It still can't compare to a Chucky or Freddy's personality, but it's still a little bit more. But I hear what you're saying. Yeah, Terrifier does a lot with those facial expressions.
Yeah, and I think that's why, like the silence doesn't. He still makes a personality even without talking with his character, and I think that's why I was so drawn to him even after just seeing solely just Terrifier. Like, it was even before I saw All Hallows Eve. Like, and again, even though that's not focused, like they are anthology stories, but still, and everything. And it's I don't know, there's just something about, and truly Terrifier did actually disturb me when he, you've seen it, right? The first one you said?
Yeah, I've seen the first one.
Yeah, when he cut her, that, and then wore her face or whatever, that really got to me, actually. Like, I was surprised that actually got to me, but that really did. And I think that might be why,
too. Like, I thought she was the final girl, and she wasn't.
Yeah. And so I think that's why, because not many movies can do that. So.
So Hunter says, yep, walkouts are hilarious. It's like going to a race, then leaving and complaining that all the cars they was going in circles. I disagree, Hunter, because some people are tricked. Like, I've seen people trick people into going to see horror movies and they thought it was something else. Or, I mean, it's your fault if you build yourself up to think a movie is something it's not. I mean, that's a you thing, but I don't know. I disagree with that. Like,
Yeah,
but I've never walked out of a movie. I fell asleep on a movie, but I've never walked out on a movie.
It's just like when people back in the, I don't know, beginning of the internet days or whatever, they would send you the video disguised as something, but then it would turn out to be the 2 girls in 1 cup thing.
Is that what that is? Okay. Katie, a couple people, I actually got a comment on one of my last videos about, I thought it was the girl in the 2 cup. And I'm like, I don't get it. And like, I've been seeing that a lot lately. So, okay. All right. Now I understand where all that's coming from. Okay. Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, because it used to be like, you would just get a text message or an email, or even just someone would send you a link to a website. And it would be disguised at first as something else, but then it'd be, to a shock site or to a shock something, and then, because I actually got sent that video by one of my friends. I had no idea what it was, and boom, it was 2 girls in 1 cup. So people used to do that. So I don't know how you can actually be tricked into seeing Terrifier 3, because I mean, the poster alone should tell you what you're getting
not
into,
so much
in a way.
Terrifier 3, but remember back in the day, people were tricked in. Like, I watched this episode of the Goldbergs, and he tricked his granddad into seeing The Exorcist, and or was it Poltergeist? It was one of them, and at the end of the movie, they were terrified because he told him it was a movie about a mouse, and he was like, "Where the hell was the mouse?" Like I've seen people get tricked into movies. I really have seen it. So it's like I put a movie on. I remember I've put a movie on telling somebody it was something else because I really wanted them to watch it, but they would always say no. And then I put it on, and then they're in the middle of the movie and they're intrigued, so they finish it through. But then they were like, "That was, I tricked them though, into watching it. Because if I would have asked them, they wouldn't have watched it."
Well, it's just like, too, I guess, like how with Blair Witch Project, everybody at the beginning, like that was part of their whole campaign to think that it was real. And same thing with, there was a movie called Ghost Story over in the UK that was like I think it was made for TV at the time, but I read or watched a documentary how the people in the UK like were so disturbed by this because they thought it was like an actual news story or something like that, that the kids who were watching it, like, they were so scared of this movie. I don't know. It's another one that's on my disturbing movie list because I really want to see, like, what the hell? Like, is this really that scary? Was this really that believable? So,
Okay.
I mean, I don't know.
Cool. Wayne Turner says every Christmas movie I watched and a drama stoner. Every Christmas movie I watch, comedy and drama stoner movie, The Night Before from 2015 stars.
Oh, yes.
Gordon. Yeah, I never seen that.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I forgot about that movie. Actually, that is a good one. Have you seen that one, The Night Before?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay. It's got Seth Rogen in it, or right? What's his name?
Yeah, he says Seth Rogen and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Yeah, a lot of love for stoner films here. Phone Booth, Wayne Turner. He seems to enjoy that. That's a thumbs up for him. Phone Booth is a legit heavy sleeper. Yeah, Phone Booth is really good. Still holds up. I know younger kids are like they don't get it because they don't know what a phone booth is. But yeah, happy.
Yeah, that is still freaking like. That is so weird how we can say things from our era that they have no clue what the hell it even is.
Yeah, that's fun. Yeah. They don't know what rabbit ears on the TV is. They don't know what A and B switch on cable is. They don't know what all that stuff is.
That is crazy. But yeah, no, phone booths will always be just because it was one of the like literally the first DVD I ever owned, because it was actually my aunt who bought me my first DVD player. And she I don't actually remember if she's the one who got me the movies. I'm pretty sure it was her, but it was Phone Booth, and it was either Spider-Man 1 or 2. And
Right.
as much as, and I don't actually hate, I actually really, really love what is the new Spider-Man dude's name?
Tom Holland.
Yes. I love him. Like he seems like such an awesome dude. And I do love I think I've only seen actually the first Spider-Man by itself of his. But Tobey Maguire will always be my Spider-Man. That was actually my very first date that I went on, was to see, I think it was the first Spider-Man that he was in, Tobey Maguire. So that will always have a very special place in my heart.
Yeah, he's my favorite as well, Toby. Like, I think Andrew actually looks the most out of all of them as Spider-Man, but I think Toby's he's the best one.
Yeah. And
I'm
even
not, Tom is getting better. He's getting better each time he plays it, but I'm just not into his movies as much. I don't know.
Yeah, and I haven't seen very many anything else that he's been in. Like I have Uncharted, and I have and of course I've seen Spies in Disguise, and that movie is just cute, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just a voice acting, not like him acting. So,
Mm-hmm.
and I can't think of anything else right now that he's been in that I have or that I've seen.
Wayne said his first DVD was Speed. That's cool. That's
Yeah,
a good one. Great soundtrack. Dun, 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 dun. I have a feeling they're going to bring that back. Like, because Keanu is having such a resurgence. I have a feeling that's coming.
I can't remember. Did they confirm? Are they making Constantine 2?
Yeah, that was confirmed a long time ago. I don't know how that's going to work with them trying to do this whole new DC thing, but yeah, it's supposed to still be coming.
Because that is another one that is just Keanu Reeves is like John Wick. I'm obsessed with John Wick. I still have not seen the fourth one yet,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah,
I'll do you one better. I haven't seen the first one, so.
Oh my God, Cal.
I haven't seen a lot of these movies. I'm starting to realize I've probably seen many movies people haven't, but I've seen like all these big movies. I've missed them.
Well, here recently, I have not, like, I still have not seen the Barbie movie yet. I have not seen any of the newer horror ones, like Megan. I haven't seen.
That was a fun one.
That's why is that the only one I can think of?
Yeah.
Black Phone. I haven't even seen
Really
yet, and
good.
I have all of these. I just
Mm-hmm.
haven't watched them yet.
Really good. Final Girls was great. What else was good? Let me see. Malignant, I thought was excellent. You know, I don't hear people talk about that one much.
Yeah, I did watch that one actually, and that was so unexpected.
Mm-hmm. It's so many movies. It's a mesh of like a home invasion, a creature feature, a slasher, so many different things. It's really cool.
And there's this new one that I just saw a preview for from H. I love fucking A24 so much. They are so they are willing to risk it, and I fucking am here for it. It's called Death of a Unicorn. Have you seen that preview yet?
Looks good. Looks really good. Actually, it
Yeah.
looks more back to their old. When they first started, they had a lot of action / comedy movies. So it looks more of that tone of what they used to put out. So
it looks cheesy as fuck, but in the best way. And I am here for it. And yeah, because I loved X. I have not seen Pearl, and I don't actually own Maxine yet, but I want to get it because I want to complete the trilogy.
Yeah. I have to get both of those too. I can't get through X though. I make it about 5 or 10 minutes in, and I can't. I don't know. I just always fall asleep on it.
On X?
Yeah, I don't know why. I'm not saying it's boring. I just can't get through it.
No, I mean that happens with me with certain ones too. I can't think of what it is right now, but that's happened to me a couple times.
Okay. So did I get your number 2 Christmas song?
Yeah, number 2 is Noel.
Okay.
And I don't know if you went for your number 2.
I didn't. My number 2. So let's see. Wayne said "Last Christmas" by Wham is great. He's not a Mariah Carey fan. I see. He says "Funky Mariah." So my number 2 would be Donny Hathaway, "This Christmas." Love that song. I always play it like 3 times in a row.
I don't know if I know that one.
So it goes. How it go? Hang on to mistletoe. I'm gonna get to know you better this Christmas. And as we sit around, something like that. But maybe I'll send you a link. But yeah, that's a fun one. A lot of people re-sing it though.
I don't think I know that one.
Wow, that's a huge one.
At least off the top of my from that bit, it doesn't sound familiar. But I mean,
Oh no,
not right now at least.
But yeah, that's my number 2. Part said Christmas. What did he say? The Mean One is a Christmas horror. He likes that one. Tom Hardy and Warrior, best MMA movie ever. So okay.
Oh yeah, I have that one. I just have not watched it yet. And then Lawless, yeah, I've seen Lawless. That was a great one.
That's what I was thinking you were talking about, was Lawless with Tom Hardy, but you were talking about Bronson. Okay.
Yeah. No, it's just called Bronson. Okay. Yeah, right there, Bronson.
You scared me from that movie, but it's okay. I believe you. It's good. The Bike Riders with Tom Hardy. He was in that. I know that was a newer film.
Oh, that's a newer one, I believe. I have and it has Frank Grillo in it. I love him from The Purge. I just got
he's good.
What is it? The Resurrection of Manson. I don't know. It's in my newest video I posted that it has him in it.
Oh yeah, I seen that. That was at matter of fact, I tried to go back and grab that. That was at Big Lots for like $2. Yeah. It wasn't there when I went back. But I think Hamilton Book has it, because they get a lot of the same titles too. Big Lots, so
yeah, and I just placed another order with them. So when I get that in, I'm gonna share that.
Yeah, he says he's a badass. He says the real Bronson broke out of 200 prisons. A real badass. Okay.
Yeah, no, like I said, he is like the most dangerous or the most prolific, something like that, prisoner, because he just, in the movie it explains it all. And like I said, he even sat down with Bronson for interviews and everything and got to know him for this part too. So like that's why I was saying, like, he is very dedicated and very like wants to get it right. And does a lot of like research, because like I said, since this one was based on a real person, like he really wanted to, which I think a lot of times if the person, whatever, when it's based on a true story, I don't think it's all the time, of course, but some of the times the actors will actually want to get to know the real person and stuff like that. Because of course, it's not like Bronson could be let out of prison to come on set to give information. Like sometimes you'll see that the real people are involved and stuff like that. Like, no, he had to go to him. So, but yeah.
Okay, so let's get to our number ones. What's your number 1 Christmas song? That's my favorite Christmas horror movie from Parts, by the way, for sure.
What, Santa Sleigh?
So good. Somebody I can't remember. I want to give them all the credit, but I forgot who was recommending that movie, and I watched it actually here on YouTube. Absolutely loved it. If you watch the first 5 minutes of it, you'll just know everything the movie is. It's so great. The intro of it is so good.
Yeah, I haven't. There are so many. Like there's that one. There's Don't Open Till Christmas. I have Jack Frost, the horror one.
Okay.
And Jack Frost too, but I haven't watched them. And then I have Silent Night, Deadly Night, and I have Silent Night, the newer one that came out, and then Violent Night. I have like so many, and I just have not watched them yet. And like I said, I just got the Mean one and everything. But for Christmas songs, the number one, I would say maybe This Is It.
Who's that by? You know?
Well, the person who sings it like in the original is Danny Elfman from the Nightmare Before Christmas song.
Oh, This Is It?
Yeah.
What's this? Is that what you mean?
Or What's This?
Okay.
Jesus, sorry.
Michael Jackson when you said This Is It. Okay, what's this? Oh yeah. Oh, why wouldn't that be your favorite? Okay. What's this? Okay. I'm a big fan of and sometimes I say to people, it goes right over their head. They don't know where I'm getting it from. I always says, what does it mean? What does it mean? I don't know why that's stuck with me. I always say it to people, like when I don't understand what they're saying. Like, what does it mean? What does it mean? But you probably don't remember that scene, huh? Yeah, my number one would be Silent Night by the Temptations. That's the movie that tells me it's Christmas for sure.
Yeah, no, actually another good one too would be, what was the one I heard you guys talking about earlier, the Frank Sinatra one?
Oh, Have Yourself a Merry Christmas.
Yeah, that's that would be another good one, like away from like Nightmare Before Christmas and stuff. That would be a really good one too, because like I said, I really like the classics. Like just the Not by Anybody, or
name one, the one that's actually in Home Alone when he's waving out the window at the robbers. That one that plays, that version of it, I love that version.
Yeah, just honestly, just the classics, just good vibes all around, you know. But I like that kind of stuff, you know. I don't really like a lot of remakes done of songs and stuff like that. I like just the classic, the good vibes, just the traditional stuff, all that kind of stuff. So that's what I like. So I'd probably actually say that honestly more than the Nightmare Before Christmas one. So I'll say that one.
Okay, I'll tie him for you.
Okay.
Wayne Turner says John Kramer, aka Jigsaw from Saw movies, created by fellow Aussian James Wan. Okay, James Wan is actually my favorite modern horror director. You know, my favorite is Wes Craven, but he would be my new guy, James.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, no, the Saw movies are incredible because they're so psychological. Like especially in I think it's in Jigsaw, where the one who have you seen Jigsaw?
Yeah, I've seen them all.
Okay. Where the person steals the woman's purse and she needs it back for her inhaler or whatever, I believe it is. But she won't just give her purse back, and when she, dies, and then she sees how much money she stole, it was like $2 or $3 and some change. And that's how much a human life was worth. Like, that is so fucked.
Yeah.
It's just like, Jesus Christ, that was what a human life was worth to you? Like, are you serious? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
That's very grim.
Yeah.
Very grim. So let's see. My last question for you and I had for them was, what's your favorite Christmas memory? So what would be like a Christmas memory that just tops everything for you?
Like,
If
it's
you want.
not one specific memory. I just miss having Christmas, period. You know, it's just me and my mom here. And I just miss being with my family, just having actual Christmas, having the dinner, being with the family, having just Christmas in general. So those are my favorite memories.
Okay.
So,
Katie.
because we don't celebrate Christmas, just me and my mom. We haven't for years. There's no decorations. We don't listen to the music. We don't watch any movies together. Like, we literally don't do anything. So it's literally just like another day, and it's kind of sad, but I mean, it's just the way it's been. So, and the last time I think I actually got to spend Christmas with my family was literally 10 years ago, and that's because I went home to California for my grandma's memorial. So it wasn't under the best circumstances, but at least I was able to be there with them for Christmas. So, and it was only my dad's side, though. I didn't get to see any of my mom's side of the family. So, but I mean, at least, you know, still it was something. So, but yeah. What about you?
Oh, I never gave mine.
Oh,
I guess yeah, I was cheating. I just wanted to know y'all's.
oh,
Mine probably was I don't know, man. It's hard, especially when people aren't around anymore. It's hard to pick one above the other because you see them differently. As the older you get, you see them differently. I would probably say more so the Christmas memory was my dad and my dad and my cousins. My cousins were here for Christmas. I don't know, they were really young. I was really young, and they were really young. And my mom decorated a tree. It was just a different Christmas than others. All my Christmases were great, but it was just it stood out, and that would probably be my favorite one. They were here, and my dad was just, I don't know, he was goofy that year. But yeah, I can't really point out anything different. But for me, you know, for my memory, it was a different one than the other ones. But it probably was in 96, 97 maybe. So yeah, that was a fun Christmas. There's other ones that I can remember, but being on the spot with it, like trying to really pick one, that one is, you know, because in previous years when my dad was here, so that probably wouldn't have been it probably would have been top two, but now it's more higher than another one because it's more about the family aspect. When you get older, it's not about the presents anymore. It's about the family. It's about the spirit of it. It's about the atmosphere. So that one probably takes more precedent than the other ones now. But yeah, that would probably be my favorite one. But yeah, Wayne Turner says The Purge is an underrated TV series, and all CKD rubbing off for me, and all have physical media. Okay, you have all the physical media. Yeah, I think it's a good show too. It's an underrated TV show. Season 1 is good. Season 2 not so much, but season 1 was really good.
I swear that is so funny because Joe says that to me all the time. That I think it's actually true. Like, no joke, I really do think that something about me, literally, if in fact,
don't say that.
no, I mean it in a good way though, because it's funny though, because I like that fact because it's like he always says your blonde roots run really deep. You know, that I like infect other people with my blondness, basically, you know, because he also says I have my own language. I have Katie lingo because I say things backwards sometimes. Like, instead of saying I'm drinking water, I say like I'm water drinking. You know, like I'll mix up the words or something like that. I don't know. It's just funny to hear it from somebody else. So, but anyways, I'm sorry. But no, to what you said though, yeah, it really is true. It's when you're younger, of course, you know, we're kids. We don't really know much better, but it's about, honestly, yeah, the presents and stuff. But when you get older, you realize that that's material stuff. So, I mean, yeah, of course, we're collectors, so in a way, material stuff does matter to us. But the most important thing is the family aspect, the memories, the feelings, just the togetherness, especially in someone like my position where I don't have family around me anymore. It's
Mhm.
like I don't get to have those experiences very often anymore. And it's like you don't realize really how much you'll miss that until it's gone. And so yeah, so that's really what Christmas is about. And of course, you hear people say that all the time, but
Mhm.
you may
You
not
find,
realize
you
that right
find out
away
you
or
find out
whatever. But
from experience. You do find out eventually that that's what
yeah,
it's always
and
is.
it really is very, very important and means a lot. So
Mhm.
more
Um,
than anything.
so Wayne, I guess she's sharing his with us. I visit my mom and my dad for Christmas. My older brother lives far away. Christmas is the best when I was a kid, but I still love it now. Just different. Yeah, yeah, man,
Yeah.
for sure. For sure. And I love snow for Christmas, but maybe 2 days after Christmas I'm over it. So it's like it's like, yeah, it could go. Like snow's cool when you're a kid, but now it's just like I know Katie, you probably don't get much of it, so you probably wish to see it. But trust me, if you did get it, you'll be like, okay, I'm over it. It's just to
No,
me
actually,
more
I
like the week
do
of
really
Christmas.
love it. Yeah, it's kind of more rare here,
Hmm.
but I mean, other than the fact, of course, driving on it just because of the dangers, obviously. But I actually love it when it snows here, and it could be because I did live, in California, so of course we didn't get snow unless you went up into the mountains. So I didn't grow up with the snow. So even still now at 38, I still love seeing the snow. But again, it's also probably because it's sparse here. So we don't see it very often. If you grow up, in a place where it just snows like all winter or whatever, then yeah, you'd probably get tired of it and it'd be a drag and stuff. But I don't know. I love it. I wish it would snow because, of course, it hasn't yet here at all.
Hmm. Hmm. From
And we're
part.
still like in like the 60s to kind of higher 50s during the day, and then at
Mm,
nighttime we're like in
the 40s.
no 32
Mhm.
to maybe high 20s.
That
So
sounds good to me.
it's just there at the freeze level.
Right.
um but I think maybe towards January to February is might see some colder temperatures, but right now, it's not bad.
Hmm. Hmm. Sounds good to
So,
me, man. It's starting to get cold as a witch's titty out here, so
mm,
it's becoming something. From Parts says he's a Parts. Did you say 61 or 81? Wow, I didn't know you were that old. I'm sorry you don't have any fam left. Well, we're your YouTube family, so we're around for you, dude. And let's see.
yeah,
Wayne
no,
said,
I'm sorry to hear that. That is,
"Health-
yeah,
healthy
that's very different from like just being far away from each other to compared to having no family. That's really sad. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's always a scary feeling. Just even being young to know that you outlive everybody is kind of scary. Um, Wayne Turner says, "Healthy Christmas is the best." 2023. I was, excuse me, I was recovering from ankle operation. 2021 COVID. 2020, my mom was in the hospital. I'm sorry. I hope your mom's okay. If not, you know, I'm sorry. My condolences. I don't want to say that though because that might not happen. But I'm sorry to hear that, Wayne. Um. Indeed, the garage scene. Okay, I must have missed something. Probably talking about Death Sentence. Death Sentence. You ever see Death Sentence?
Uh, wait, the one with Kevin Bacon?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know the reference on that.
Yeah, maybe because I've seen them talking about that in here, so maybe that's what they were talking about. Have and 35th anniversary, Jan 1st, no booze. Congratulations, man. Great
Oh
on your
yeah,
sobriety. That's awesome, man.
that is great. Yeah, definitely.
If I had a cheer sound, I'd do it, man. Congratulations. Yep, he says no boost, so he confirmed that. Let's see. Still love the chronic bud. Still love the chronic bud. And we have one more comment. Let's see. Started smoking bud at Woodstock 69. Wow. when I was 13 and had a son with our childhood sweetheart. Well, you're older than both of us from parts. That's really cool.
Wait, where are you from? I think Wayne is from Australia. Where's the other guy from?
I don't know from parts. Where are you from?
Woodstock 69. That's here, right? Or is Woodstock international?
I think it was international. I think it went all around the world. You know, the movement of peace during the Vietnam War and all that. I think. Yeah.
Because I think my dad went to a Woodstock.
Yeah, I'm
so
sure.
That's why I was wondering. Like, I wasn't sure if Woodstock was international or not.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I think from parts is from here. And I know Wayne isn't, but I think, well, I'm sure he'll confirm that. So, Katie, it was fun. We'll figure out how to do the Die Hard whenever we both have the right times aligned. Let's see. Wayne says, let's see. Mostly take health for granted. Tell your alphabet. That is very true, Wayne. That is very true. Way older than me. I am 47. Wayne's 47. Okay. AK 47.
Okay, 47. I'm 38, and he was what, 69? Is that what he said?
Yeah, I think Wayne either says 69 or no, he either says 61 or 81. I'm sorry, Parts said 81 or 61. One of those. Parts, give us your age and your state.
What is your name too, Parts? So we don't keep calling you Parts.
I'm a bit.
If you don't mind, if you don't mind sharing, you don't have to, of course.
I think it might be Bruce. I'm not sure. I was told his name was Bruce, and I was told his name was Joseph. Then I told his name was there was another name I was told, and then so I just call him Parts because I didn't know what to believe, and I've seen him so long I was embarrassed to ask him.
Oh.
So now he knows.
Oh, okay.
But drop your if you don't mind, Parts, with state. You don't have to tell us your city, but with state and your name.
Oh yeah, because of the Woodstock question, yeah.
Yeah, your Woodstock, but I'm sure that was definitely 60s Woodstock.
Yeah, because they had a Woodstock, I think, in '99, but it was such a disaster that's when they finally called Woodstock like a complete quit for just that.
Jimi Hendrix was the last after Sa-Na-Na Woodstock. Okay. Sha-Na-Na. Did I say that right? Sa-Na-Na. Sha-Na-Na. Thanks, everyone. Have a Merry Christmas. Enjoy this time of year. Yeah, man. You too, man. Thank you. So I don't know if Parts is going to give us that answer, but yeah, like I was saying, Katie, we'll come up with someday. Oh, there it is. He says he's 68 and it's Parts age. Okay, he's 68. That's what Wayne says. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, we'll come up with something. I don't know what days I have free, but I know it's a yes. I know we can definitely do that. So that sounds fun. I'm gonna have to watch it first. I'll check it out. I'll just watch the first one first, and then we'll work out the other ones. But yeah, that sounds fun. Too bad we didn't think about this earlier. We could have did it sooner for Christmas, right? So
yeah, no, I didn't think about it and everything. But yeah, no, we can. Do you want to do it like where we watch it on the same day, and then right after we watch it, we can do a live? So like we'll kind of watch it together. I mean, on our own, but kind of like within the same time frame.
I think that'll work better for you. I mean, I did a watch along with somebody for Snow White, and that's how we did it. We were actually exchanging notes while we were watching it at the same night. I think that'll work best for you because it'll help with your memory, so you'll know the next day. So yeah, I think that's a good day. So I will let you know what day, and we'll just do a pop-up. Do you want to do it live or you want to do it pre-recorded?
No, we can. I mean, either which way. I don't care either which way.
Okay, either way sounds fun to me. Yeah, I think I better. I keep saying I'm gonna watch that movie, and I never do, but I think it's a good time. You called me out on it, so sounds like a fun time.
Okay. Do you want to? I was gonna say we can do it. Like if you want to do a whole marathon where we can watch like the first 3, and then I don't know if you want to do it like that, or if you want to just do one at a time type thing. But I would be down for either which way.
I probably will do one at a time because I don't
Okay,
know.
that's fine.
I don't know how the month is going to be. So yeah, I would definitely do one at a time. That sounds fun to me.
Okay, sounds good.
So Katie, you going to have any big plans for tomorrow?
No.
I know. You said you and your mom, but I didn't know if you and your you and Joe were going to do anything special. So
No. I swear, it's the weirdest thing. We are really very unconventional because, we're going on 11 years now, and we've actually only spent probably like 2 out of any of the holidays, like 2 actual holiday dinner things, like official together. Because, of course, he does have family here. Like his sister's here, his niece and his nephew's here, his mom's here, of course. And he has some cousins and stuff here and everything, but I don't know. It's just we are very unconventional in that way. So it and everything just there are reasons, of course, and stuff. So, but we have our reasons. But no, him and his mom are going to go over to his sister's house, and probably just me and my mom are just going to be here. So,
okay.
and yeah, we don't plan anything. We don't do anything. She's always in her room doing her thing. I'm in my room doing my thing. So, and that's literally just how it goes. So, like I said, it's just going to be another day. So,
Well, I'll tell you what, Katie, if you're around, I'll try my best to, because I was thinking about doing another one of these tomorrow. So if you're around, I would love to have you back on, and I'll come up with some, because this was very off the top. So I'll come up with something else like, themed if you want to come back up and talk movies with us.
well, yeah, absolutely. I mean, of course, spend time with your family. Like, I don't want you to feel like, I don't want to feel like I'm like
You're
sad
not
or that
intruding.
you're
You're not intruding. You're not burdening me.
okay. I was
If
gonna
it
say I don't
happens,
want to
it
feel like
happens.
that, like
But I would
because I
love.
feel like I'm a sad story, but it's not like that. Like
Mhm.
this is totally fine with us. Like we're good, and everything. So it's
Mhm.
not anything sad. It's just the way our lives have been
That's
for
your routine. Yeah, I totally get it.
yeah.
I
So,
totally get it.
but yeah,
Um,
no, if that's what you were planning on doing, and yeah,
yeah,
so
yeah.
just send me a message when
I've
you
been
want to
trying to do
start
a
up
live
or whatever.
stream. I've been trying to do a live stream for weeks. I was trying to do one on my birthday and it just never happened. This is actually it. Like, so you set these live streams up and I had it penciled in, I had it set for the date and hold on, excuse me. It never happened. And so I just chose this. I renamed this live stream and just start going live here. So I've been trying to do one for a while. It's just, like I said, life be life, and so I totally get it. And things come up, and it's just hard to get here. I always have intentions on doing videos and getting here more and more, but it's easier said than done with me. It's always something, so I can never get here. Seems like when I get in the groove of doing this, and I'm like putting out videos regularly, and something happens that that calls for all my attention, and I can't do this as much as I want to. So. But
Yeah, no.
I have to do this year. I miss Thanksgiving. I usually always do one on Thanksgiving and Christmas. Even if I don't leave them up, I always do them. But, so I kind of made sure I did it tonight. So I would like to do one tomorrow. I usually do them when everything settles down for Christmas, like late. I usually do them.
Yeah.
But yeah, it doesn't matter. It's not a thing like, hey, be there or be square. It's not one of those. It's just if you're here, come on up, So
Yeah, no, like
we
I said,
always love to
just
have you, Katie. So
just send me a message whenever you want to start or whatever. And yeah, if I'm available, which I usually always am unless I'm sleeping. So,
right.
but yeah, I'd love to.
All right. And thank you for the video, for the shout out video that came at a very I would have to tell you a little later, but that came at a very a time where I needed it. So it was good. I appreciate that. Thank you for that.
Yeah, no, of course. I always mean to thank people, and it's just, of course my videos are, like I said, never scripted, never anything. It's just always off the top of my head. So like I always forget to say, always the subscribe and follow and thank you guys and love you guys and all that kind of stuff. I always forget to say all that in my videos. So it's like so that's why I wanted to specifically make sure to make that video and just thank everyone and just, and also sorry if I don't get to your comments, like right on time and stuff, it doesn't mean that I don't appreciate your watching, all that stuff. So yeah.
All good. So you try to have yourself a merry little Christmas. If I could sing the song and I knew the lyrics, I would sing it to you. Thank you for coming up, and I always enjoy your company. You're great. So thank you. I'll be seeing you soon, and I'll be talking to you soon.
Yeah, no, definitely. And you too. It's always a pleasure talking to you. I have a great time every time. So thank you.
One more thing. So Parts, he wants to know your channel. So you're naming the guest and channel, he says. So what's your channel so everybody can connect with you?
Katie's Movies, or Katie Warman's Movies, Nightmare, and Cats, I believe is what it. If you just put in Katie Warman, it's WARMAN. Since I have such a unique last name, you'll be able to find me. So, okay. And I'd appreciate if anybody wants to come over and check out my channel. That would be greatly appreciated.
Okay, that's great. Also too, she's on Instagram under the same name. So if you find her there, you'll also find her page because her link is there. So that's an easy way to find her too. Yeah. So, all right, Katie, Merry Christmas. Thank you for coming.
Merry Christmas, Cal. Have a great time tomorrow with your family and everything. And yeah, I look forward to talking to you again.
All right. Later, girl.
Okay. Bye everyone in chat. Have a Merry Christmas too. All right. Bye.
All right, guys, that's about it. I just want to answer one question. I meant while she was here to answer. That was Katie Warman, and you can catch her channel. Just put her name in there. It should pop up. She's right about that. It will pop up. Katie Warman. Subscribe to her. She's great. She's awesome. So genuine. Just so genuine. You can't be genuine. You know, the edits and all of that stuff is cool and everything, but genuine. That's where it's at. You know, that always wins it every time. Good person. And she's honest too. Like, you know, so what, she hasn't watched. When you're a collector for so long, you don't intend to not watch all your movies, but you do. I mean, you don't intend for it to happen like that, to have more movies you haven't seen than you have seen, but it happens that way. And anybody who has more than 1,000 or more than 150 movies, they're lying to themselves or to you if it's not that way. Like, we just collect. We intend to watch these. 90% of us do. We do intend to watch these. And put it this way, they're always there when we're ready, right? So just things happen. We don't watch them, but we want them to be there. You know, it's not just an impulse thing. It's just we want to own what we like or what we think we like. And me personally, I can't speak for her. I kind of almost know 90% of the time what I like. So I just buy it anyway. And I know I'm going to like it. You know, so if a movie, you know, if the new Jason movie come out, I like Jason. So I'm going to like it anyway. I'm a completionist anyway. So, you know, that's not a problem for me. So check her out. She's good. My other guest was Wes, the Ice Lord. You can check him out. He's getting back into the game. He does a lot of stuff with other folks, and he has his own channel too that he's getting back up. He's a really cool dude. He's a very nice guy too. Checks in on you. Yeah, you those type of people are the what do you call them? Salt of the earth people. So not enough good things I could say about those two people, Katie and Wes. And who else did I have up here? 4K King. He's a good kid. He had bad taste in music, as you can hear. But I mean, two of those picks was good. But no, I'm joking. It's all subjective. He's a good kid. He put out a great project with if you don't know by now, it's called Collection Questions is the name of his movie. So you might want to check that out. It's for sale. I know he has it on streaming platforms. So it's a compilation of a bunch of physical media collectors around our community. Some big, some not known. He even have some movie stars in there. He has Howard, David Howard, I think is his name, that plays the Terrifier. He's even in the movie. So he was up here earlier. Check out his project. Check out his channel. He's huge on TikTok. I think I don't really do TikTok, but I heard he's over there doing good things, and he's a good kid. So check him out. And am I missing somebody else that I had up here? I think we had somebody else up here. Oh, Anthony is he's writing his memoirs, as he always tells us, and check him out. He's a cool dude, supportive dude. So yeah, I want to give those guys some love, and check me out, guys. I just put a reel out for a Christmas movie, Batman Returns related. So check that out. Please give me a like. I appreciate that. It always helps. Give this stream a like, as my man Dude Who Loves Movies says. Roundhouse kick that like button. I truly appreciate that, and I always appreciate it. Positivity, guys, always wins the race. There's a lot of negativity going on. It's unfortunate, but we see it, we hear about it, but enjoy your Christmas. Don't let nothing bother you. We only get so many Christmases, guys. Whether you celebrate them or not, enjoy your day. And just know we only have a few of them. Even if you live to be 100-something years old, you only got 100 Christmases, 100 winters. It's not a lot. So take them for what they are. Acknowledge them and acknowledge the people in them. And it'll always be the best. Let me answer the last couple questions. Whoever you are a beauty. I'm sure that was for Katie. But yeah. Merry Christmas, Culture Trini. My man 50 grand. You could have came up here. I'm starting to think you ain't my man. I'm starting to think that because you could have came up here, brother. But you're always more than welcome. If I was Jace, you'd have came up here though. But I'm just saying. Or if I had some bets, some prize picks, you probably would have came up. But Werewolf, directed by Lee Winnell in 2025. Love the Invisible Man film. Okay, yeah, he did that one. All right, yeah, I still need to watch that. I didn't finish that. Wolfman. Okay, Wolfman. Sorry. And parts with the Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. And if I don't see you tomorrow, if I don't get to do it, Happy New Year. And this one's for Katie. We're going to do just a little bit so we don't get in trouble. What's this? Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. God bless the baby Jesus. Happy birthday to him. Even if it ain't. God bless, nevertheless. You are the best. You know the deal, you know the drill. Like and subscribe. Thank you for being here. And see you. Okay, I reloaded.